Oh, there it
Yes.
is. Working.
Yeah, since you're in horizontal, I'll test it in vertical. Just
Cool. Okay. That's awesome. So you can always just delete it if you want.
Yeah, I hit vertical. I was able to delete it.
That's awesome. Yeah, there it is. I'm sure I saw it showed up with the test restream. There it is.
yep, that works.
Yeah, that's cool. That's what I was saying. So that's the cool part is like we could always have this as an emergency account, or we need to use it, whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
Hi, Dan.
exactly.
I don't think Roughneck's gonna care. I really don't,
Hi, Janice.
especially for a
Good
channel like
morning,
yours.
Janet. Good morning, Janet.
Janice Ruski,
Good morning, everyone.
Hello, Taco.
Tacos here.
Dub Taco.
But yeah, at least we know that will work now. So
Yep.
I just watched that video on the news, and if he did graze him, it was very little, but still, he shouldn't have even swung on him.
Yep. Exactly. That was an
That was
unprovoked attack. Yeah, that's an
unprofessional.
unprovoked physical attack.
Right.
I mean, you can tell that he was aiming to hit, but he like I said, it grazed the cheek and it hit the shoulder. There was still contact.
Right. And it did hit the hair. I don't know if it hit the face. I couldn't see it that well.
Janice, we're doing good this morning. Uh, I think from where I've been sleeping, I'm a little bit argumentative, and the others are a little bit sleepy. But other than that, we're doing all right.
So most likely he's probably gonna get fined by the coach, supposedly, and probably gonna get suspended from the NFL.
Tomlin ain't going to do shit.
He's not.
Tomlin's a jackass. He ain't going to do shit. The NFL will, but he won't.
Good morning, Kevin.
Januszewski.
Kevin from Cali. Good morning.
Hey, on.
There's Kevin.
Yeah, I might call you Kevin too to make it easier because I know Kevin from Tubi and Kevin from Cali.
The one of my Smurf too.
You're just Papa Smurf Jeff.
I just messed with you.
Yep. That's what I've been calling Angel Puppy Smurf. So I can call him Papa Smurf and call Angel Puppy Smurf.
Yep.
So I'm trying to get it to take off. We call him the Puppy Smurf.
I still think Angel should just go with Chewy.
Yep. Yep. Not bad. Not a bad idea. This apartment reeks of garlic. I don't know what he made, but he made garlic something. garlic bread or something. It's been reeking of garlic all night, and all today it still reeks of garlic in here, but it smells good. I mean, it
Oh, garlic.
reeks of garlic. I think he might have made something garlic again just now. It just smells so heavy in here.
What's he gonna do when you move out?
Hmm?
What's he gonna do when you move out?
I don't know. I'm trying my best to arrange something.
I mean, hopefully the situation with his roommate is that he'll be able to get into like an assisted plan or be with family
Exactly.
or something.
Exactly. Yep.
Oh, he needs assisted living or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Big time.
Oh, okay.
Big time.
You taking care of him now?
Trying. I might start trying soon.
Right.
I'm kind of trying to let him have a little fun, like at least past the holidays.
Right.
Has he been a little bit more confused since he's been back? That's what I've been meaning to ask you.
Yeah, we gotta keep it down. He's lurking around right now. But yeah, no, it's pretty bad. You got damage. Mhm. Anybody that has a stroke is gonna have damage.
Right.
I mean that's why I was asking you because depending upon the severity, they can be confused. Like they'll be heading to the bathroom and forget and stuff like that. So that's why I was asking.
It's got a little bit of that, just a little.
Hey, Liz.
Yep, that is
Oh,
Dominico.
what's up,
Dominico.
Dominic?
Oh, it's not Liz. Okay. I thought it was Liz with LV.
Yep, there's Dominico.
Sorry, Dominic. Good morning.
Hey, Teddy, look up at your Facebook message, or I sent you a message.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't wait to get the package. I hope I get it Wednesday, but I may not get it till Friday or Saturday. We'll just have to see.
Are you sending mine out after Christmas?
Yeah, because right now, they're stealing envelopes and packages. If we just wait another week, we won't have to worry about that shit.
Right, right.
I mean, it'll still happen a little bit, but it'll be a minimum. It will cut.
Right.
It will cut way down.
All right.
Some of these postal workers, right after Christmas, they get let go. The temporary workers.
Right.
So, we just have to wait and see. But I know that the post office will start, the mail system will start getting cleared out.
Right, right.
Or maybe it's after New Year's, but yeah, I think they let them go. Let me see how long they keep them on. Let me see here. When the U.S. Post Office hires extra workers, when do they get let go? Okay, temporary extra workers typically get let go shortly after peak holiday season ends, usually by early to mid-January. So this is called early January because we all
Yeah.
know how cheap they are. So yeah, they'll be let go probably the second week in January at the latest, but maybe the
Right.
first week, the first week.
Right.
So they'll get everything caught up and then they'll probably be done.
Right.
Yep. So yeah, they'll be let go soon. I would say they'll be employed another week or 2 more weeks, probably. That's it.
Yeah.
2 more weeks. But the system should be all caught up, and then we'll start mailing everybody's stuff out.
Right.
Actually, I'm gonna start mailing everybody's stuff out sooner than that, though. It could be in the next few days, but I would rather just wait for all the stuff to come in. So probably either as early as Wednesday. Well, or Wednesday I'll get the be processing, but probably not that week. Probably a week from today. I would say a week from today is, or whatever, 8 days, because Monday's crazy. Like 8 days from now, I'll probably be mailing stuff like fast.
Okay.
And at that point, I will have the teddy bear wooden things into. But I need to try to mail one and test the cheapy system to see
Right.
what we're gonna do. Because anybody that really wants a teddy bear that they're super hard up for it, that they really want it, and we're gonna have to put insurance on it. And it will be $12. But if somebody wants to try to go the cheapy route and we do a test and it works, then it'll only be $7. So
Karina said you look sleepy, Ted.
what do you mean I look sleepy?
You sound sleepy. I mean,
Yeah, she said you
Oh.
sound sleepy. Hi, Karina.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit, Karina.
Jeez.
Yeah, a little bit.
Karina's mad at me.
Need a little nap. Woofy. Woof, woof, woof. But this way we test it. We got to test the StreamYard for Wolfie.
Yeah, test the waters out, make sure everything works, and then
Yep. And then if we do the sample stream now I know it works, because this is the way I want to do it. I want to do the sample stream exactly the way we're doing this. That's why I wanted to do this test today, so that Wolfie, this is exactly what we'll do. We'll have it going to this channel, and we'll have it going to his channel. And then we're going to do a sample stream of like 30 minutes of sports stuff, maybe even less. And that way, some of you guys that don't go to Wolfie's channel, you're going to get to see it right here. And then that way you'll know if you want to go directly to the channel.
oh, so you're gonna link up with Wolfie?
Yeah. We're just giving everybody a sample stream without having to make people go to Wolfie's. So this way, if you like what you see and what you hear, you go over to Wolfie's, and then I'll pin his link and everything there.
yeah,
Oh,
there's some of us here that are a little bit hesitant on coming over to mine to watch. So,
Yeah,
that
a lot of people.
this way it will give everybody a taste of what my content is before they make a decision. So,
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that just will not give anybody a chance. They just won't do it.
Right.
So this way, we're bringing the chance to them.
Right.
If it works, maybe we can get D-Man to do it. Because I could get it up just like this. We got D-Man stream it to his audience, and then Wolfie. You know what I mean? Like we can do this, and then even Angels too. So if it helps, we'll see.
Get Wolfie some more subscribers.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then that way. Yeah, that way we can get it. Get some more friends, because there's a lot of you guys that like sports.
Right. When you thinking
Not-
about
not too many
hockey going,
females.
Wolfie?
Yeah, not too many females, but a lot of guys like the sports.
yeah, that's
Wolfie,
why
when
I'm
you
trying
thinking
to.
about-
Go ahead, Jeff. What's your question?
when were you thinking about starting up the hockey deal?
Well, like I said, the one that I want to be doing the hockey with is still working on a few things, and once he's ready, then we'll do a test run on it and see how it goes.
Yeah, and he's got his
Oh, okay.
hands full with football right now.
Right.
Yeah, when you got football and then you got the basketball going, and that there's so much going on at once, it's kind of hard to focus on everything at once. But
Are you streaming
that
basketball too?
yeah, I got basketball games, sure do.
Oh, okay. Well, don't overwhelm yourself. That's the only thing.
Well, I mean, I go with what I know, and then I've got what I'm calling correspondence for what I don't know. So,
Right.
and hockey's one of the ones where I watch it, but I don't really know a whole lot about it. And this person will be my correspondence, and he's just working on a few things, and then he'll be ready to go.
Right on.
Makeup Mom and Son, hello, how are you?
There's Michelle.
Good morning, Makeup Mama time.
That's Michelle right there. Little Michelle-y. Michelle-y.
I first met Michelle on Tuber Chat.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, I think I met her either through Nora or Kevin through Tuber Chat. Yeah, I don't remember if it was Nora or Tuber Chat. It was one of the two, though.
Which, Michelle, if you want to swap trade list, I'm more than willing to do that for you.
Good morning, Oliver.
Yep, Oliver and Sean and
Oliver and Sean Gaming.
Oh, Oliver and Sean. Yeah, my eyes are playing tricks on me.
Hello, Oliver. How's it going?
Good morning, Space Taco.
Yeah, we've had a little bit of a conversation about DJ Metcalf and the whole punch incident. If you have any input on that, I know that you came in through my channel, so if you want to talk sports, you're more than welcome to do so.
I thought his name was DK. Is it DK?
Yeah, it's DK. Yeah, DK Metcalf.
Okay. Yeah, we would throw the book at that guy. We would, like
That's a friend
borderline to have him arrested on the spot for hitting that fan. That's assault and
Yep.
battery. If it was one of us that pulled that shit, we'd be in jail right now. You know,
I mean,
so-
even if there wasn't any contact at all, it's still an attempted assault.
yeah.
They're still punishable by jail.
Yeah.
I just feel that anybody who does that like that with an unprovoked attack where you could clearly see the other guy did not provoke him with a physical attack. I mean, yeah, he may have been rude, but that's the fans and they're allowed to do that stuff. And I just feel he should have been kicked out of the NFL. That's what I would do.
Well,
At least for a year. At least for a year.
Now I have been thinking about this. Now, as far as being kicked out of the NFL for just a simple punch, I think I would do a 2-strike policy on that. First one is a warning and fine and everything, and a suspension. Then the second one, yes, then you would be looking at expulsion. Now the ones who have freaking murder charges and is still playing, they shouldn't even be playing.
Yeah.
That's the whole argument right there, is that these NFL players think they are invincible. They literally have murder charges and they're still able to walk freely and play the way they want to, all because they're in the NFL and getting paid high money.
Yeah.
Yep.
It wasn't too long ago where it didn't matter what type of salary you had, you got charged the same way regardless, but that don't happen no more.
Yeah. It just could have been so much worse. He could have, like, knocked that guy's eye out. He could have broke his nose. I mean, it could have just been so much worse. And they really just need to make sure it doesn't happen again. And if you were to give out stiffer penalties, these dumbasses wouldn't do it.
Right.
When you're a professional, you gotta keep your anger under control.
Yeah, my point is if something like this had happened to Herschel Walker back in the 80s, yeah, he would have been suspended for probably a half year to a year.
Right.
That's why I'm saying things are way different what they used to be, and it shouldn't be.
You get into NASCAR, Wolfie?
Yeah, I tried doing a short about Greg Biffle, but it didn't really draw too much interest.
Okay.
Literally, where I've been getting thousands of views on shorts, I only had 9 views on that one of Greg Biffle's. I mean,
Right.
9 views on a short. I shouldn't even done the short, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I did go live twice that day, and probably all my
Yeah, notifications.
notifications had already been used up and everything. So
Okay.
I'm sure if I was to redo that short, it might be different. But
Right.
Yolanda, you don't know what you're missing. Some of the shorts can be very entertaining. I mean, and very informative. Especially when you have up to 3 minutes, you can get a lot of information in 3 minutes.
Yeah, you can. It's a Jolandi. I'm already thinking about those eggs I didn't eat out there. It was 1.5 eggs and a slice of cheese and a slice of bacon. I wasn't able to eat it all, Wolfie. I was going to be stuffed to the gills.
Ted
Then
Risky
you would have
always
been
got
ahead.
food on the mind.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mhm.
Yep, I still got
Then you would-
wings in there and I still got a 1/2 pound of ham. That's just what I could go grab right away.
And then he still has those ribs. And
Oh,
those
I'm getting some more of
tenders.
that shit. I'm going to try to go out and get some more of those today. I'm going to buy a whole bunch. I might actually call in and get a special package made up. Like it. I calculated I needed about $16 worth of ribs to make it to where I was fully satisfied. The baby backs. I got one slab up there in the freezer for Christmas already, but I would like to get maybe another small slab too, and then another slab for tonight or tomorrow or whatever. Them damn ribs, boy, them ribs, them damn ribs, them ribs, them ribs, them ribs, them damn ribs. I'm making Yolandi hungry. Yolandi's like, Yolandi's like, here we go again.
What is tiger
Bacon
bread?
wrapped ribs.
Yeah, them ribs. Karina, them ribs, Karina, them ribs.
Oh, you already know. You started talking about food, and Karina's probably like, "Oh, sweet baby Jesus."
Yes, sweet baby Jesus.
Yolanda, what is tiger bread?
Them ribs. I wonder how many people were down the bushes just licking their chops right now.
You have one up here licking his chops.
Yep, them ribs. Are you licking your chops, your taco?
Maybe.
Them damn ribs, boy, them ribs. There she goes, sweet baby Jesus. That's all we told Karina about the 555, didn't we, Karina? Karina, we knew the triples were going to hit here, and I was trying to tell people to play the triples last night. And
Yeah,
thank God.
I had told Ted to go with 333 because I just had a feeling, and he did all the trips, and he got one.
Yeah, I got one on the 555. But yeah, anytime you know a trip's going to hit, don't be cheap. Okay, don't try to guess the number. Just play them all. Okay, you're going to get back 500 to 1. There's no sense of being cheap. So
Right.
I'm mad at myself for not playing twice like I normally do. But I was just thinking maybe they were going to hold out a little bit, I guess. But I should have known with the 856 that they were going to drop it. That was a really obvious indicator. But, when you play it, yeah, you feel like a jackass when you don't win. So I just played it once.
Man, had you done that twice, you'd have had yourself a claimer.
No, yeah, $1,000, but they're on separate tickets. So
Yeah,
they'd be tax-free claimers, but it would have really squared me up nice because it really would have put a lot towards the move and stuff. I mean, it really would have been sweet. It would have been really beneficial, and I could have shared more with other people too. Like I would have been able to give away a bunch of tags and stuff. I could have shared more.
Feel like a jackass because didn't play it, then you would have felt like a jackass if you played it and didn't hit.
Yeah, I think it feels worse to feel like when you don't win. So from now on, if I have that feeling, I'll make sure I play it twice.
Right.
I'll just make sure I'll stop being cheap.
Well, I'm gonna have to go since I have to get ready for work.
All right.
all right, Taco.
Go. Yeah, Karina. Yeah, I hit on the 555. There were so many indicators that the 555 that a triple was going to hit. That's why I'm kind of mad at myself for not like being more observant. I don't know. I just wasn't really into it, I guess you could say. I really wasn't following the pattern that well, but I kept looking at the pattern. I kept saying, damn, that is in a heavy triple pattern. And, luckily I did pony up the money to play once, and I almost forgot to play. I started walking out of the store, and I like, oh shit. And I said, I forgot to play these numbers. And I told them, I said, I think a triple's going to hit. And then they're like, okay, well, give us the cards. And then I gave them the cards. So thank God I at least played once. Yeah, it would have been madder than hell. Had I not at least played once?
What's up, Mud?
No.
But yeah, Jeff, it's the 49ers versus the Colts. I just feel like I need to do a game cast or something for that one. So yeah, I'll definitely be live during that game.
Who'd you pick? 49ers?
Yeah, the 49ers need to win. So, I mean, I don't see any scenario that Indianapolis wins this game. But they could. But they've been on a big skid. They've been on a monster skid lately. I still don't see them winning.
For tonight's game, I have Indianapolis by 4. Ted has San Francisco by 10. Brett has San Francisco by 10. Angel has San Francisco by 10, and D-Man has San Francisco by 14.
Yeah, see.
I honestly think that Rivers, after having a full week of practice, might have a little bit of his swag back. I see at least 3 passing touchdowns out of Rivers in Indianapolis this weekend or this week. So
yeah, it's possible.
It'd be a good game.
That's what I'm thinking. I think it should be a really good game. Brandy Doodle Watsits. What are those? I'm very curious, Yolandi. What are those?
I know. The Jorlandi.
Brandy Doodle What's It, and Ginger Doodle What's It. Well, the question is, what is a What's It? Yes, no, Lions won. Took it right down to the last second. Amar St. Brown got a penalty at the 1 yard line, threw the ball to Jared Goff. Goff went in for the end zone, but they called it and threw the ball to they called the game at the 1 yard line because Jared St. Brown or Amar St. Brown pulled that penalty. So the Lions lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pittsburgh got lucky.
If St. Brown wanted to pull that penalty, we would have won.
Hi, Joy.
Biscuits.
Yes, though. The Steelers won.
Hi, Joy.
St. Brown would not have pulled that penalty at the 1 yard line, the Lions would have won.
Look at them little biscuits. Look at them biscuits.
Good morning, Joy.
Yeah, that's them little biscuits. Let's butter them biscuits for Joy today. Let's butter them biscuits for little Joy. There she is. Hey, butter them biscuits.
All right, Jeff. Yolandi's explaining what they are. It does kind of sound pretty good. It's with biscuits, cherries, brandy, coffee, and chocolate.
Okay.
Or ginger nut biscuits, crystallized ginger, coffee, brandy, and chocolate.
Yeah, I see that. Sounds good.
All them biscuits.
Oh, okay, Bert. Okay, Yolanda. Joy would want to smack your ass, Eddie.
Mm. Them biscuits. Biscuits.
Doodle Watsits are also a great hangover cure. Good to know. Good to know.
Mm. I enjoy. Daddy, bite me here. Biscuits.
Is that bubble biscuits?
Yep.
Biscuits are good with tender.
Sugar, coffee, hair of the dog, and even a bit of fruit cause it's good for you. It was always very popular. Brought them. Okay. I'm assuming hair of the dog is not hair of the dog, but
That's Nazareth. That's that song Nazareth.
Now, Joy is saying, suck my nipples, Teddy.
Yep, I read it. Biscuits.
yeah, Joy, I'm sure Teddy says as long as you want him to, he will.
Mhm.
Single and willing.
Want, want, want. You gonna talk
She
to
says
me again,
freaking,
Spicy?
she says freaking cold. Them nipples are probably sticking out.
Well, Joy, at least it's gonna warm up for the next couple of days. It's supposed to be 72 by Christmas here in Knoxville.
Fucking cold up here.
I bet, Joy. I bet.
Biscuits.
Don't poke your eye out, Teddy.
Yeah. Yep, that's right. Yeah, that's right, Joey. Yeah, I'm suffering down here right now. It is a warm, balmy 67 degrees, 68. It just went 68. It is 68 degrees down here. Humidity is 75%, and the dew point is 60, which, feels humid. You really want those dew
Right.
points down in the 40s. The 50s are slightly uncomfortable, but 60 and up is, noticeably humid. So, yeah, I'm suffering pretty good down here right now at 68 degrees.
I wish it was 58 degrees here.
Yeah, it's a little bit nasty here right now. It's miserable.
Well, even with the humidity, I'd rather have 68 than 20.
Yep. Yeah, Joy likes it colder though. She don't like it down here too much with the heat.
Where's she at? Where you at, Joy?
Yeah, she's in Kentucky, but the
Oh,
this
okay.
humidity makes it really uncomfortable here. It's
Oh, I know.
very
We get the
tropical.
humidity here. We get the humidity here off Lake Michigan
Yeah.
in the summertime.
But we've had a really big time Indian summer, and we've had
Yeah.
rain too. It's been very warm. We've had extra rain.
Right.
It's been
Now
like
I know I know I've said this before, but a humid cold is colder than a dry cold.
oh yeah, yep.
And the humidity is never down here in the south. So when it gets cold, it becomes very frigid because it's a humid cold versus a dry cold. So if you're in the 20s here in Knoxville, it's going to, even if there ain't a wind, it's still going to feel probably like about 8 to 10 degrees.
Warmer.
No, Joy's in Cleveland, Ohio right now. Yeah, she
But
goes back and forth from Kentucky, Ohio. Yeah.
but at the same time, like I said, it's a humid cold. So when the sun is out, it could be 28 degrees, but feel like it's in the 40s.
Right.
But as soon as that sun goes down, it feels like it's right back down into the single digits again.
Right.
And frost is pretty much a guarantee during the wintertime. It's almost like a permafrost.
I'd rather have frost than snow. You got to shovel frost.
I'd rather snow, to be honest. You don't have to scrape snow. You have to scrape frost and ice.
Yeah, well, you don't have to shovel frost. You have to shovel snow.
There's only one time I've ever had to shovel snow, and that was when we had almost a foot. Otherwise, 6 inches, it can just sit there for all I care.
Down there, you get 6 inches of snow. Everybody rushes to the store buying bread, eggs, and milk.
Oh, wrong. As soon as the first snowflake starts flying, they run to the store. Once it gets to about 2 inches of snow on the ground, the whole city shuts down.
Yep. And school closed.
Oh, school's closed after the first sign of snow sticking to the ground. Literally, I was in school in middle school one year, and I'm sure this probably happened in elementary school too, but I don't remember it. But in middle school, literally, I was outside with the principal, and a snowflake hit the wooden deck area outside of the school, and it never melted. And he's like, "Okay, we're going to close early." And we had to go back to our homeroom uh, and
Yeah.
go pack our bags and get ready for the buses and everything because it was about 30 minutes after that the buses were there.
Daddy, read your last comment.
I know I'm reading it. I'm reading it. Yeah. Biscuits. Them biscuits. Them little biscuits. Those little biscuits. Them biscuits. Yeah, them damn biscuits.
Don't forget the butter for the biscuits.
Yeah, there's that butter. Yeah, that butter for them biscuits. There we go. Biscuits. Look at them biscuits. Look at them little biscuits. Yeah, them biscuits. That's right. Them biscuits. Oh, I forgot we're sending this over to Wolfie's. I can't play that. I had to turn it off real fast. I was like, I want to take one over to Wolfie's channel. I just caught myself. I was going to play it. And I was like, oh shit, what am I doing?
They're gonna be looking at mine like, what the heck is
I know,
this?
but you know what? Luckily, I caught it in time. It was just a little snippet, just enough for everybody to say, "What the hell was that?" Oh God! Yeah, I just remember right when I had pushed it, I'm like, "Oh God, let me turn it off real fast."
Well, I guess you could do. I guess that would be a way to get the guys interested in the sports channel is get Doris
Yeah,
Doris
so
out and hopping.
yeah, because they heard it and they're like, "What was that? Whose mic would that come through?" Yeah, that was a nice little short one. Yeah, the damn biscuits. What them biscuits? Yeah, them little biscuits.
You're embarrassing me.
Funny. Yeah, the little biscuits. Them biscuits. Yeah, I was gonna let Doris keep on singing there, and then I heard Wolfie, and then also I looked and I see the little Wolfie up there, the little paper clip. I'm like, oh my God, no, I got to turn this off. But yeah, with that three little things that she does, three little chirps, people are gonna be like, what the hell was that? Luckily, I caught it.
One way to get
Yeah, luckily I didn't play it too long, you know.
That's one
Joy's
way to
going to
get
get you,
subscribers.
Ted.
I know, I'm reading it.
That's one way to get
Oh,
subscribers.
well. So badly, yeah. Yeah, Joy, do me one favor though. I'll go over there to Janice and just say hi to her and put a like because she's still live, but I don't know how long she's gonna be. And then you can come back if you want. Go over there, just say hi to her real fast. Little Janice Ruski's over here. Yeah, because I told her that you were gonna come over there. There we go.
48 degrees at 1 p.m. Yeah, that's probably about what it will be here at 1 p.m. here too.
Yeah, just nah. She likes talking to Joy. Yeah, Janice really likes Joy. Yeah,
Going to hold my hand, or are you going to
yeah. Pull my
pull
hair.
her
Yeah,
hair?
I'm gonna get you so badly. Yeah, you gonna hold my hand. You gotta pull my hair. Yeah, both are probably. No, but yeah, Janice really likes Joy a lot. So oh, good. Yolandi
Hold
came
your
over
hand
here and
behind
said
your
hi.
back and then
Yolandi
pull
said
your
hi
hair.
too. Yolandi's over here saying hi too.
Joy, maybe he'll hold your hand behind your back and then pull your hair.
Yeah, there's Joy. Yeah, she's over here now, so she's probably not listening anymore. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, Janice really likes Joy. They're good.
Boy, you
Kind
got
of
two
becoming
streams
good
going?
friends, I think.
You got 2 streams going?
Yeah,
Dominico,
wacka whack.
waka waka.
Yeah, I think they got a friendship, budding friendship, a budding friendship going.
Now that's a show I haven't watched in a long time. Long time.
Which one?
The Muppets.
Oh God.
That's where Dominico got that was Fozzie Bear waka waka.
Okay, that's where he got it from. That Dominico.
Manum manum. Yep. I remember. Dominic says, "Go ahead with Doris. We don't mind."
Yeah, it says I am embarrassed. My face is red. Thanks to Teddy for playing that Doors thing. Oh, my dad is not good, but Teddy makes me laugh to cheer me up. Oh, that's cool. She said something nice. But yeah, apparently she might be at the hospital, and Doris just embarrassed her. So thank God I only played it like 3 times. Where only three little moans came out because that was minimal damage to Joy and minimal damage to Wolfie.
Actually, to be honest, I didn't even hear Doris.
Yeah, it was real short. I cut it off quick because I realized what had happened. You know, I realized that we were streaming to your channel. I'm like, oh God, I can't play this over there.
Hi, Britt. How's it going?
I'm sure a lot of people.
How are the babies?
I got right from your live stream.
Yeah, that's Ernie's daughter, Britt.
Oh, you know
Oh,
me, right? Yeah, that's
there you go,
Brittany,
Brad.
right? That's Brittany.
Yeah.
That's
Mm-hmm.
Bratney. Hello, Bratney.
Yeah, little Bratney, yeah.
Little Bratney. But Yeah, it was so short, Wolfie. It was real short. It's just going to be enough for anybody watching the replay or listening to it. They're going to be like, "What the hell was that?" One of those.
Oh no, that's not good. Sick and running a fever.
Yeah.
Glad the twins are doing good, but hopefully you'll be feeling better soon.
Yeah, that's true. Well, yeah, that's right. Wolfie, they're gonna be like, "Who played that? Where'd that come from?" Be like, people are gonna be wondering, did it come out of the stream or did it come from like behind them?
Actually, Ted, play just a quick clip it one more time because I didn't hear it.
Yeah, this is about how I'll do it for about the same length that I did it before. Here we go. Yep, this is a cheerleader for one of the NFL teams, guys. That's what this is right here coming. All right, here she comes. This is Doris, guys. She is a huge cheerleader. Yeah, I cut it off before that. I cut it off even before that. I cut it off before one more little moan than that. I even cut it off like on the third little, and then I cut it off. So that went one.
Yeah. Just a teaser, guys. Just a teaser.
Yeah. She is a huge LA Charger fan, guys. Yeah, she does that for Herbert. Gets Herbert to perk up his spirits a little bit.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, schools are the worst for bringing in germs.
Oh yeah, so that's a freaking petri dish right there. Yeah. Damn. Oh, little Bratney's. Yeah, she's pretty much got like a CDC database at her house right now. There's Jeff. Yeah. Yeah, Brittany's got a CDC database.
Good morning, Jeff.
Got three Jeffs around.
3 Jeffs. Who's the other one?
Oh, Jeff Alt. I always know, like, Jeff Alt's always buzzing around.
Yeah,
Jeff.
Jeff All, the part of the part of our crew. Yeah.
Okay, I remember Jeff Balt. It didn't ring a bell
though. Yeah.
So, Ted, you don't have any confidence in your Hurricanes getting past the Buckeyes, huh?
No. Did we already pick the scores or no?
No. That's coming up Tuesday.
Tomorrow. Okay, yeah. I just don't. You know what I mean? I just don't. They're just too inconsistent. That the Hurricanes are a very inconsistent team this year.
I just figured we'll go ahead. I figured we could go ahead and give everybody a little teaser on what we thought.
Yeah, like if we would have had Cam Ward right now instead of Beck, oh yeah, I would be talking like this. But the fact is, Cam Ward is far superior than Carson Beck. He's way better. Now, if we had Beck right now in this situation, oh yeah, I would be like all over Miami Hurricanes. And I truthfully don't think that they would have lost to SMU, and I don't think they would have lost to Louisville if Cam Ward would have been there instead of Beck. Because Beck threw all those picks on the Louisville game. I don't think Ward would have. And, I also think they would have beat SMU in overtime.
Oh, you're fine, Brittany. We understand. Got to feed them kids.
Yep, little Bratney. But, yeah. I just wish we had Cam Ward, instead of Beck.
What's wrong with Cam Ward?
No, if we would have had him, I think Miami with this team and then replace put Cam Ward instead of Beck right now. Oh, I think this team might be able to win it all.
Is he on the injured list or something?
No.
He's
Cam
playing for
Ward's in the
Tennessee.
NFL now.
Yeah, he graduated last year.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm cedar soldering right now between 10 and 17 points on Ohio State beating Miami. I think I'm going to end up around 15 probably is what I'm probably going to pick. I'm thinking maybe between 10 and 15 points. It might be 10, it might be 13, it might be 15.
All I know is that they're talking that it could potentially be windy like the previous games, but it's indoors. The wind ain't going to do much indoors.
Oh.
Oh, you're right. Is it indoor? Cotton Bowl's indoor?
Yeah, it's in Cowboys Stadium in Arlington.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's cool. So there's no wind at all, or do they just have the top open?
Yeah, I mean the top will be open, but the wind will be minimal.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah, I don't see any. I really don't see any chance for the Hurricanes to win. I just don't. I really don't.
I don't know. My personal opinion is with it being in an indoor climate or an indoor-ish climate, I think Miami might play tough to Ohio State. I don't think Ohio State is as used to the turf as other teams are.
Now, here's the things going for Miami is that I think Ohio State, other than the Big Ten, they really didn't play anybody. Okay, they really didn't. They did not play anybody. Then the one person they did play was Indiana, and they missed a bunch of kicks. Yeah, and they lost. So, from that point of view, and then the fact that Miami's had some really tough opposition, I do think, possibly if I do pick Miami, it will be by 1 point. I'm just telling you right now. That's my range. Miami by one. Yeah.
And I'm telling you right now, Miami beat a really good Texas A&M team.
I know, at a extremely hostile place. A really hostile place. And Miami missed 3 kicks.
Damn.
Remember, Miami did miss 3 kicks. So, Miami could have had more points.
I mean, I'm not going to say for sure who I'm going with until Tuesday, but I think an upset's possible.
Yeah, I mean, Miami could have had 6 extra points because let's say 1 kick is advisable. I mean, what do you call it? It's accepted to lose. 1 kick. You let 1 kick get away from you. But I still think they left 6 points out there that they should have had. So truthfully, I think it should have been 16-3. And with Ohio State, I don't know. I think Ohio State's had a soft schedule. Other than the Big Ten, we don't really know how good the Big Ten really was. So you're right. I mean, I may pick Miami by 1 point, and I may pick by 17 Ohio State, but that's my range. But I only have one.
In this pool?
I've got just that one scenario where I pick Miami by 1 point. That's
you guys got money on the line for the end of the season?
Yeah, well, each one of us has $10,000 on it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or is it just a fun thing?
Yeah, we usually bet body parts and hair and stuff.
Yeah.
So, I got my
shaving beards off and that type of deal.
Yeah, I gotta. If Miami wins, I gotta shave my legs, my armpits, and my chest. Yeah, and I think Wolfie, if Ohio State loses or wins, I mean, I think Wolfie's got to shave his balls and his eyebrows.
Damn.
I'm going to say at this point, I could see it being a touchdown either way.
Yeah. So that's your range. See, I'm telling you my range. My range is Miami by 1 up to Ohio State by 17. I have to look at the injury report. And then, but yeah, so you're saying you could go +7, -7, basically.
Yeah, +7, -7 is my range.
Yeah, if I see good things with the injury report and I only see 1 or 2 players out for Miami, then yeah, probably might pick Miami by 1. I might do it. I might get brave.
But you know how that goes. When you go for Miami is when they start to go.
Every time I pick Miami, they start choking and they screw up. I actually should just pick against them because that's how they won last time. I picked like 13. I picked Texas A&M by like 13 or something.
Yeah, maybe if you keep dogging them real good, they might win the Natty.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I might just keep dogging them. I'm seriously thinking about that. Yep, I might just keep dogging them. Yeah, we'll just keep on dogging them, guys. Just like this dog right here. We're gonna dog them. We're gonna dog them. Let's do one more howl for Miami here.
Hey, at least we ain't raw dogging.
I cannot
That
wait
was
to
that
see.
dog was playing. It could have been raw dogging.
Yeah. That raw dogging. That raw dogging. That raw dogging. That raw dogging.
Hey, Alana.
Apparently,
That girl.
yep. Apparently, today is Vernon's birthday. I just got a. Okay, it's somebody named Casey Bridges too. We got Vernon. Let's see what we got here. But yeah, Vernon's birthday is today, guys. Vernon. We're gonna have to set something up for Vernon tonight, I think.
Yep, December 22nd. It is Vernon's birthday. Yeah.
Yep. Do some raw dogging right there. La 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 la. La la girl. La 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 la.
It ain't also my oldest son's birthday. I don't see him though.
Mr. Fallon, Buckeye.
What the hell was that? Okay. I gotta go check out the sink real quick. I'm trying to think if I'm gonna go nuke those eggs right now too.
Or we could do a or we could do a where we go live together this evening and do a birthday / NFL watch party.
Yeah, we might be able to do that. Yeah, we could. Yeah.
I hear my Corvette.
That's the Smurfette song. Got to sing for the Smurfettes.
Said Zoe and I are going to be doing a live scratch on Sunday.
Oh, really?
Lala said that.
Damn, all those vitamins I took. I was popping vitamins earlier. I'm over here pissing lemon lime Gatorade over here right now. It looks freaking nuclear. Yeah, seriously, I got nuclear piss over here. I'm pissing freaking Gatorade, nuclear green over here.
But that's good to hear on Wolfie's channel. I think he forgot again.
It is sports related. It's Gatorade. You know?
And the toilet flushing. That's just the sound of all the losing teams going down the toilet.
That's right. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna nuke this for you guys. I'm gonna nuke it.
Or better yet, that toilet flushing was the hopes and dreams of the Chiefs fans being shattered by 2 ACL tears in 2 weeks.
Or it could have been the Lions flush because they didn't get in the end zone.
Well, I mean, not only did Patrick Mahomes tore his ACL last week, but the backup Minchie tore his ACL this week.
Oh
So
shit!
now they're down to the third string quarterback. After that, they don't have a quarterback.
Wow.
I guess they'll have to have Xavier Worthy go from wide receiver to quarterback if that quarterback goes out.
Wow. Look at the update. The update, it says Tom Brady is coming out of retirement to play for Kansas City.
Yeah, huh?
I can't believe
Sure.
it, guys. Tom Brady is going to play for the damn Chiefs, guys. Can you believe it? It's breaking news. It just showed up in my feed. Tom Brady is going to play.
There's somebody out there that's going to believe it, and they're going to get all excited, and they're going to get completely butthurt.
Yeah, guys, it is fake news. I was kidding. That would have been good for me just to leave that, right? To leave that prank going.
Yeah. If you left that, there's going to be some Kansas City fan out there with blue balls.
And then they're going to come back and then they're going to yell at Wolfie's channel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Wolfie's channel is going to get all the blowback. I should have just left it anyway, though. Just see how many people would have believed it. I should have just left it.
They'd get some subscribers for a minute at least.
Were you believing it all? Wolfie, did you believe me at all just now, even for a half a second?
No, not at all.
Girl, you didn't?
No. Had you said a team that was eligible for the playoffs, I might have for a second.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're right. There's no need to get Brady out, for a team that's not in the playoffs. Because you're right. If it was, it would have been believable.
That would have been all about
Tom
the
Brady.
money.
Yeah, Tom Brady said if a team really needed him and it was playoffs, he would come out and play. That's what he said.
Like the Indianapolis Colts, for example, had they not gone for Rivers and with them being eligible for the potentially be in the playoffs, and you had said Brady was coming back to help the Colts, I would have believed that one.
Yep. Well, they're picking the garbage up now. Yeah, I don't know that garbage. In fact, they're stinking. They might not pick their garbage all the way up till Monday. Usually, when they skip a day for holidays, they don't make up for it. They'll let it roll. Seriously.
All that Christmas
That's why I wanted to get the
wrapping
garbage.
paper and everything,
It's gonna be
wrapping
stinking.
paper overflows up in.
Yeah, they don't make
You're
up for
gonna
that
have all
garbage.
that You're gonna have all that Christmas wrapping paper and all that overflowing the dumpsters
Mm-hmm.
and the trees.
Yep.
It's gonna be a big mess if they don't pick it up until Monday.
Just finished eggs and bacon. Oh, nice little snack right there. There's Brett.
Hey, Brett, good morning.
Hey, Brett. Good morning.
Yeah, we're testing a restream this morning.
Mm-hmm. Brett, you missed a big fib. I told Wolfie, breaking news that Tom Brady's coming out of retirement to help out Kansas City and play for him. But the reason why that's not believable because Tom Brady only said that if the team was in desperate need and they were in a playoff situation, which Kansas City is out of the playoffs. So, Wolfie didn't fall for it.
Hey,
Yeah.
Detroit, I live
Let's
in
see
now.
here.
Pittsburgh.
Brett, do you want to come up? I don't know whether I can link the
Yeah.
put the link in the chat or not. Let's see.
Just throw this shit away real quick here.
With the Lions losing to Pittsburgh, did that take them out of the playoffs, or they still end up with winning the last two?
I think the Lions are in the wild card regardless.
Oh, okay.
All right, Ted. Let's see here. I don't see where I can share the link. Can you put the link in my chat?
I've got it pinned. Oh, I see what you're saying. It's on that side. Okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let me drop the link for him. Yeah, I wanted to eat that breakfast before it got any colder.
I figured that's what you were doing. Anytime you're making making those noises, I know exactly what you're doing.
But yeah, I had made such a big ass breakfast that yeah, I just couldn't eat it all. I would have been hurting pretty bad. I would
You
have
would
had a
have
big
shut the live stream down and went to bed.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna send the link, and I don't want any trolls getting up here. So let me send it to the group.
Yeah,
So
just put it in the group chat then.
Yeah, let's do it that way. Damn, cooking with Mrs. Honeybee. Even Miss Honeybee's cooking right now. Holy smokeroonies.
Edie, Dunny,
Morning, guys.
Yeah, Brett, you missed some funny stuff, man.
Hey, Brett.
Hey, bro.
I'll give Brett another little quick little thing of what he missed. Very, very, very quick. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep, you missed that too, Brett. You missed Doris. You missed Doris.
yeah, because it's on my channel. We gotta do it like a little quick tease and
Little
just
snippets,
leave it.
yeah. Oh, you're eating chocolate pralines. Ooh, look at that. La 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 la. Eating those chocolate pralines. Yeah, it was so funny, Brett. I started like thinking it was my channel. I forgot we were streaming on Wolfie's, and I let Doris moan like 3 times, but I cut it off real quick. But it's still funny because anybody listens to the replay, is going to say, "What the hell was that?"
Oh
Hey,
no!
No, it didn't ruin the stream or nothing.
But yeah, go ahead and drop the quick little teaser for Brett there.
No, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, he heard it once just now. I did one little.
I heard it already. That's why I said, "What
Yeah.
the hell?"
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Then he played it again because Wolfie didn't hear it, so he played it again a little bit longer.
Wolfie's heard it plenty of times.
Yeah, I thought it was weird because he was talking about Doris. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't hear Doris.
Yeah, I cut it fast. I'm like, what the hell am I doing? Like I caught myself doing it. I chopped it off real fast.
Yeah. Hey, Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
I called the Patriots game right last night.
Yep.
Oh yeah. You guys want to start laughing on something? Sorry, I had to take my meds. That's not what the funny thing is. So I checked
What you got?
So I checked my family fantasy football stuff on the Sleeper app, and I told you earlier last week, Wolf, I was in the championship thing for last place for the toilet bowl trophy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with the way it's looking, I'm going to be getting it.
Oh, okay.
No, which means I'm going to be finishing in last place. I told my friends that they're not ever going to let me hear the end of it. But
well,
yeah.
you see, what they ought to do is if you're going to be getting the toilet bowl spot, is they need to buy you a toilet lid. That way you can have a trophy.
True. That's true. Because I'm playing against my nephew-in-law right now. This is why I'm gonna get the toilet bowl trophy, Wolf. He's got a score of 130.26. I only have a score of 51.3.
Mm.
This is fantasy football, though. Yeah, the only players I have left tonight on my fantasy team are Kittle and Pittman because, it's San Francisco at Indianapolis tonight.
Yeah. Which we're still trying to figure that one out. I don't know whether we're going to be doing a game cast or whether we're going to be doing panel. But we might do it like this right here, where Ted goes live and then I go live and restream, because Buckeye has his birthday today. So Ted may do something for his birthday while I'm doing the NFL watch party, and we'll just do it together.
Yep.
That's cool. Yeah, I can't believe Christmas is 3 days away.
Yeah, I know. This year's flown.
Yeah, no joke. Anyway, so yeah, I still couldn't. Yeah, the reason is I don't know where the heck my TV remote went, so I could in my apartment, so I kept looking and I couldn't find it. So I gave up looking for it last night because I'm just like, screw it. I'm probably never gonna find my TV remote, so therefore I won't be able to watch any games, which sucks.
Right.
So
Hey, Tower, what's up?
I'm watching this guy Anatoly lift weights, and he humiliates people. You guys ever heard of this guy Anatoly? And he just picked up about 200 pounds with one arm, and he's swinging it around like a helicopter. And all these jarhead jocks are like, "How the hell do you do that?"
hi, Alana.
But yeah, this guy's a power lifter, and he pretends to be like a dork. And
Oh yeah,
he-
I've seen those. I've seen those.
yeah, and his name's Anatoly, and I think he's a European guy. But yeah, just now, yeah, I don't know if this stuff copyrighted or not. So I probably not, but it's so freaking hilarious.
What I was told by YouTube, as long as you're explaining what it is, that's enough to cover your rear end.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so see, like this guy just did this big heavy weight right here. See, there's Anatoly right there. There's the guy right there. He's dressed up like this Arabian guy or something, and he goes and these guys are lifting about, I don't know how much weight's there, but because it keeps shifting around, it's switching to somebody else. This girl, and he's got this mop he runs around with. It's like 80 pounds. This mop. And he hands it to people, and people drop the mop. It's so freaking heavy. But see, right now he's got like all these jocks and like, oh, you can't do this kind of weight. And then look at us. He goes there, and I forgot how much pounds. There's a lot of pounds there. That's at least like 600 pounds or 500 at least. 500. He just goes and lifts it like nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just goes and lifts up like 500 pounds. Like right there. There it is. See, he's just lifting 500 pounds, man. They're like totally tripping out. But this guy does this stuff. Look at them. They are tripping out, man. But yeah, it's all over Facebook. All you got to do is type in Anatoly, A-N-A, like anal. Yeah, A-N-A. Yeah, A-N-A-L, and then T-O-L-Y.
Yeah.
Like anal Toly. And, yeah, he carries this real heavy mop around. It's like 80-pound mop or something like that.
Oh, got it out, Ted.
But he basically teases and humiliates these bodybuilding jock guys, and it is really funny though.
Won't be impressed. He has the game tonight.
All right, Jeff. Have a good one.
Have a good one,
See
Jeff.
you, Daddy.
Okay, take care. But yeah, we're just doing this little stream. Yeah, Brett, we're doing this little stream to give people, to bring the channel to everybody else.
That's cool. I know you and D-Man been talking about that for a while, so trying to bring.
Yeah, Pittsburgh got lucky.
Yeah.
That matter, New England did too.
There's Tower. Yeah, you've seen that guy too, Tower? Yeah, his name's Anatoly. This dude's strong. And I kind of know his secret. What he is he's got his whole body tuned in. Like he knows how to, like if you really, back when I was really fit, back in 1985, what you could do is when I had like a strong stomach muscle and you have other muscles, what you could do is when you like power lift something and you go and lift some weights, you can actually focus and kind of flex your muscles in a way to where you can use almost all your muscles. Okay. You kind of got to contrain your body, but you don't have to like lift all these weights with your arm. You can actually harness and focus the stomach into it too. Like you could flex your abdominal muscles and it gives you more strength for your arm muscles. Plus, he has very dense muscle also. But I know what he's doing, and that's what he does. He finds a way to put all his muscles and connect them together. So, like, because having a strong abdominal area will make you extremely strong. And that's what he does. He uses his abdominal muscles and this focus and this dense muscle he has. And this guy can lift like 800 pounds. And he's a power lifter. But he goes into these gyms and plays pranks. And it's hilarious. But I kind of know what he's doing because I did it before too. I've lifted some crazy weight just because of the way I lifted. It's almost like it's like a routine. It's kind of like a style, but you can do it. You just have to practice. But you can lift a lot more than you think you could lift. And there's Inez. You can lift some serious weight.
Hey, Wolf, did you see this on the ESPN thing about why Kansas City went down to their third quarterback? Did you see this?
Yeah, Mitch, he got tore his ACL. It's the second ACL tear in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then they're down to their third string quarterback, and if they lose them, then they're going to have to, I guess, pull Xavier Worthy from wide receiver and put him at quarterback.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Oh, if Jackson. If the Jaguars. No, if San Francisco can beat Indianapolis tonight, the Jaguars will clinch a playoff spot.
Yeah, they deserve a spot. They really do. I'm really hoping they win.
I mean, Jacksonville's going to be in the playoffs regardless.
I mean, that was
I would like.
Denver.
I kind of want to see San Fran win. And then the Bears.
Now this is according to the CBS app, the sports app here. Let's see.
Hey, Inez.
Necesita.
Go on. What were you gonna say?
According to the NFL part on the CBS Sports app, it says Jacksonville can clinch playoff berth with an Indianapolis loss or tie. Same thing with the Chargers and same thing with the Buffalo Bills. But here's the grub. As far as the wild card, Chargers, Bills, and Texans are in the wild card. Jaguars is the division leader. So with the Colts losing, all that does is solidify the wild card for the Bills and the Chargers. Jacksonville's still sitting clean on top right now, but Bills still have the Eagles and the Jets to go through. The Jaguars
Eagles could be a problem, but
still have the Colts and the Titans. So, depending upon what happens with the Colts next week, will determine whether Jaguars get the top spot for the AFC South. The only question mark at this point will be the Texans, in my opinion.
That is a good question.
Well, that and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers are still supposedly at the in the top division lead, but the thing is that particular division only has the Ravens, Bengals, and Browns. So I mean that kind of that division is kind of not fair, really.
You also see that Lamar Jackson suffered a back injury.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
All right, so
Hey, Ziggy.
Ziggy. There's Ziggy.
Hi, Inez. Hi, Zigzag.
Yep, Asita.
It's been a while since I've seen you, Inez.
Yeah.
Yep, Inez has been busy. Yep, I don't know. Did you guys see the new picture of Inez? She got some breast enhancements. She is now a 52 double D. Yep. She's a pin-up model, and she's got extra big boobs now. 52 double D.
Why is it always that, Dad? Man,
What'd you say, Brett?
you missed it when you were saying that. I put a hand to my face. I'm like, oh my god, I'm hearing this again.
Yeah, you're always on the corny side, is what Brett's saying.
I'm on that side of YouTube again.
Honestly, if Ted wasn't corny, it wouldn't be Ted, to be honest with you there,
true.
Brett.
That's true.
Yeah, see, Brett has to know. B, how many years have you known me? Yeah, you got to tell Brett.
But of course, Wolf, Ted is originally from Iowa, so he is corny.
That's true, yeah. I was born in Mount Pleasant, Iowa.
I always say to people, don't worry about us Iowans. We're just a corny state.
Yeah, because they were saying that John Wayne was born like 45 minutes away from where I was. He was in Winslet, I think.
Johnny Carson was originally born in Iowa. So.
Yeah, Brett. Ted on my channel is very mild compared to what Ted really is.
I don't want to know. Anyway.
Yeah. I think Brett's only known me a few months.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I think I've known you.
Wolfie's known me for years, and Bean's known me for years. So.
Yeah, I've been around the YouTube world for a while. Started off with Scratching Wolf. What was that? 4 years ago now? 3 years ago? Something like that.
Yep. Yeah, I had a feeling it does left. I think she left. That does the seat.
Oh no, there's trouble.
Yeah, or Inez might be like in the kitchen or something. Who knows?
No, I saw Beanie in the chat. I went, oh no, there's trouble.
Yeah, what's going on, Beanie?
When I get to know someone after a while, I like to give them crap from time to time. So. So anyway, Ted, so what I know we're going to be discussing, I know you're going to be discussing this on the sports show Tuesday, but I know Miami got another loss and they're out of the playoffs. What are they saying down there in your area? Are they still wanting
yeah, they're going to keep going with Ewers, and they're playing other people, but apparently they are just evaluating the roster. and they're going to be playing a lot of new players.
Mhm.
And what I don't know though is if they're shopping Tua around. But my guess is yes, they are, because right now you got somebody like the Raiders who are desperate for a good quarterback. You
Oh,
know,
they're going to do a bargaining chip for sure. I think if they were to be smart about this, they're going to be going after a good quarterback for sure. But I would actually send Tua to the Raiders for a really good bargain for Bowers, the tight end. I think that would be a great substitution for the
yeah,
Dolphins.
get Bowers and a draft pick or something like that. I think you could get both. You could get Bowers and a draft pick.
I think Bowers deserves better than the Raiders, and I think Miami would be in a whole lot better fit with Bowers at tight end.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I called Jenna trouble, and she's like, "Wolfie is the troublemaker, bad boy." Yeah,
That's debatable.
that's debatable. Anyway, but yeah, so yeah, I could see that Bowers move happening. I mean, but that's gonna wait till the off season though. So I mean, but the thing is though, if you're the Raiders though, you're in desperate need of a quarterback. But the big $64,000 question is, do you try to take a chance on a quarterback with the history of concussions? That's the big thing.
That's true. Yeah, that's
I mean, do you really? Wolf, if you were in the GM spot of the Raiders, would you even take a chance on Tua, or would you pass on them and look for a better quarterback?
Geno Smith or Tua? I would go with Tua.
Or I'm saying though, or maybe find one in the draft.
well. Tua didn't get hurt. He didn't get hurt at all this year. Remember, he didn't get nothing this year.
Yeah. Tua was good this year. So I mean, I think in all things considered, with the Raiders, I think there's more pressing issues than just quarterback as far as draft is concerned. So I think if a Tua was to come as an option, I would probably take it. And Bowers, as much of a player as he is right now, he needs to be utilized on a better team, and let the Raiders grow up a little bit.
No, that would make sense. Like I said, though, I mean, yeah, you're going to want a decent quarterback, but I know the Raiders and I know, yeah, the Dolphins have Ewers, but I can see both the Raiders and the Dolphins look into the NFL draft. So, I mean, I forgot who. I know Mendoza hasn't declared for the draft yet, but they're already saying that he's probably like the number one quarterback on the list for the draft this year.
I've already had my protein shake there. Thank you, Beanie.
Necesita. There's a Nez. Yep, I let the cat out of the bag. And as I told everybody where you been, you got those 52 double D implants. You're a pin-up model now.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
There you go, Ted.
Yep, it is 52 double Ds. Yep. She's on calendars all over the world right now.
Oh my God, Ted! Really?
Yep.
Are you hearing the same stuff I'm hearing, Wolf?
I am indeed. Yep, that's the same reaction there on this. Exactly.
That's what I was doing. That's what I was doing earlier. I know.
I've known Inez for a very long time. If I didn't know her a long time, I wouldn't say something like that.
She's like, "You're something, Ted."
Yeah.
That's true. I've only known him a few months, and I agree with you, Inez. He is something. The question is, if I wonder if he's from Mars or he's from the probe from Uranus.
Yeah. But necesita.
So yeah, Wolf. If
Beanie, I don't think anybody said anything about Vanessa.
Yeah.
no, nobody said no. I didn't hear anything.
We just said Inez's name because Inez is in Ted's chat. I don't see Vanessa anywhere.
I was gonna say, Wolf. Hopefully, if things go possibly according to plan today, I might go out with one of my workers that I have during the week, and we might go out to Applebee's today or tonight. Hopefully,
Yeah. I wonder how far. Des, how far are you from the villages? Yeah, it looks like I'm going to be up there around mid March. So what's that? 3.5 months. I think Inez is real close to the villages. Like I think Inez is like an Orlando area. But yeah, Inez, I'll be up there in about 3 months. Let's see, January, February. Yeah, 3 months. That's it. Exactly 3 months.
Beanie, Beanie, me and Ted are dual streaming. We were testing it out, so you're in my chat. You're not in Ted's.
Yeah, yeah. She's asked me Inez. She's basically begged me for 3 or 4 years to come up there. I think she's lonely as hell. She's got that big house. She's super lonely, and if she gets ripped off anymore, she's going to be living in a trailer house, a trailer home. A lot of money. She got a lot of money ripped off from these catfish people, scammers. So she's at the age that I think if I don't do it, I'll never see her again. You know what I'm saying? Like if I don't do this, I feel like I'll never see her again. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you know,
you don't want to
yeah,
do a decision you're going to regret, Ted.
yeah. I mean, she's up in the upper 70s now. So like I just know I can feel it. If I don't do this right now, I may, because who knows how long she'll live? Maybe live to 80, maybe 82, maybe 84, maybe 86. I don't know. But once you get past 80, 82, I would say, a lot of people don't go past 82.
What do
So
you
I don't
mean
know.
church stream?
I think Beanie's trying to be a smartass.
I know he is. He is. Beanie's being a bitch.
Yep.
Is what she's being. She's tired of being what she calls a princess.
Yeah, Inez could come over there and visit, I guess. 'Cause I'm almost sure of it that Inez will be within 1 hour of where I go to.
If that happens, Ted, maybe after you get situated up there with your mom, maybe you and Inez can hang out or something.
Yep. Yeah, because I know Nora's about an hour away, and then Inez will probably be an hour away as well.
I again, Joy.
Yep. And well. But that's so cool because I'm not going to have any friends at all. No friends. They go up there. I mean, absolutely start all the way over. No pharmacy, no doctors, no friends. No, I won't know any stores. I won't know nothing. I'm going to have nobody. I'm going to need a few people to show me the ropes around around these cities. I don't know shit.
Oh, you're up in Ohio for the holidays. That's cool.
Oh, you're in Ohio. That's where Joy is right now. Joy's up there at Ohio. But yeah, I'm not gonna do shit. I think Dora says she kind of knows the area. But yeah, I'm not gonna do a damn thing. I'm nervous. I'm scared. I'm really scared. You know, it's hard to take a leap of faith and start over.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like I'm giving up everything I know and, you know, doing something that I'm just like a fish out of water, man. I really am. It's like when I moved. It's back
There you
like
go,
when
Inez. That'd be fun.
back when I first came down here. I know nobody, nothing. I mean, there's a couple guys around. I think I don't know how far Captain Scratch will be. I don't know. There's not that many guy friends around there either.
Oh,
I just don't know.
the villages ain't very far at all from Ocala. I mean, that's
Yeah,
like
from Ocala,
maybe a 30-minute drive tops.
but yeah, Ocala, and yeah, that's the thing. The villages, but I know it's only like an hour from Orlando. But that's all I know. I don't know anything. I don't know. Like I know absolutely nothing. I'm going to have to work on finding doctors and pharmacies and things like that. So I'm going to try to get that done first, doctor and a pharmacy. But yeah, no, I have no friends whatsoever. Nothing. As far as physical friends. I'm going to know nothing. That my best friend will be the GPS, I guess. I'm really nervous. I'm really nervous.
The villages is literally a 30-minute drive from Ocala. It's not far at all.
Yeah, I'm really, really nervous going up there. I really am. I'm super nervous. But yeah, I've got no friends. I mean, like, it's.
Oh God, Beanie, you would say that.
I mean, I got no friends in the villages. The only one I know about there is Nancy D, but she appears to be stuck at her house. As far as I know, Nancy's very, very old. I think Nancy's in her 70s, but that's the closest person to me. Is going to be Nancy D.
And another one that's close to you there is Andre.
Yeah, I don't know how far he'll be.
He's literally like 15 minutes to the southeast of the villages.
Who, Andre? You're talking about Gratz?
Yeah.
No, he's in Clearwater. He's in Clearwater.
I thought he was still in Tampa.
No, it's Clearwater. Yeah, right, with old wild women. Let me just see how far. How far is the villages from Clearwater, Florida? 2 hours. Holy smokeroonies. Yeah, he's south. He's definitely south of me. So yeah, there's Orlando to the south and to the east. And then I have Spring Hill to the west and to the south. And then I have Ocala. Okay, and then beyond that is Gainesville. So I'm going to be really close to Gator Country. They'll love my University of Miami shirts. But yeah, okay, so really close to Ocala. Yeah, this is almost right in the center of the state. Wow. Let's see what else is here. Yeah, I'll have Wildwood. Okay, so really right below me is Wildwood, and right above me is Bellevue. A city called Bellevue and Wildwood, and then there's also Leesburg. All, within about 20 miles, I think. But I don't know any of these cities. I don't think I even drove through them at all. I never drove through the center of the state except one time when I went over to Tampa and Busch Gardens. That was it. All the other times I was pretty much on the East Coast.
But yeah, where Corey is there in Ocala, he's just a straight shot down 441. That's it's not even a 30-minute drive from where you would be.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Because I actually know where his house is, and I can tell you that it's straight down 441.
Yep. Okay, and that's cool. Yeah, I'm really nervous about this. I really am.
I don't blame you, Ted.
You know, I'm basically giving up everything, and I'm getting very little except to be with my mom. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, this is a big ass leap of faith right here.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I'm not really looking forward to it.
You won't be too far from Money Speaks either. It'll be
Yeah.
about he's about 45 minutes to an hour from you. They're in Zephyr Hills.
Yeah.
I think ain't a Florida Profit Hunter somewhere near the Orlando area?
Yeah. There's P-Low. There's the P-Low.
Hi,
There's the
P-Lo.
P-Low. The P-Lover.
Hey, Philo, what's up, man?
The P-Lover. P-Low. Yeah, this is, this is really overwhelming to me because, no friends. Yeah, if I even had a doctor or a pharmacy and I knew myself around and I knew maybe a store or two, or, you know what I mean? Like, if I would have at least been there for a visit, I wouldn't be so nervous. You know what I mean? Like, I know nothing. I know no stores. I know no roads. I know absolutely nothing.
Yeah, yeah. You're just padding your paycheck for the rest of the year. That's all you're doing, Snake.
Yep.
What's up, Snake?
Yeah, I don't know. My mom has to fill out some paperwork for me to get the pass because I believe it's a guard gated community. So I may need a parking sticker or whatever they call it, like a pass or whatever. So I'll have to see.
Like Zigzag said, it's a new adventure.
It's beyond an adventure. It's like a headache too. It's just too many new things for me. You know what I mean? Like I get accustomed to a certain environment or a certain way.
I get it. The anxiety starts kicking in. I completely get it.
Yeah, because I mean, I got nothing, absolutely nothing. Other than my mom, I got nothing. Just everything is so damn different.
That's interesting. Pet frog called Charlie. That's cool. Ted has a frog too, don't you, Ted?
Yep. Yeah, my frog keeps porking Miss Piggy though.
I was talking about the psychedelic frog.
Oh, that one. Oh yeah, yeah. Let me pull it up for everybody. Yep, you guys are gonna love this pet froggy right here. Yeah, pet froggy. There we go. Brett didn't even see it. Trying to show Brett the frog. Brett see it yet? No, he didn't see it yet. There, Brett sees
Oh,
it
I've
now.
seen that meme before.
Okay. Pac-Man frog.
The Pac-Man frog, okay.
Or I'm moaning, right? Yeah, moaning. There we go.
Yep, that frog's tripping. Yep. Psychedelic.
Hang on, I got to tell you something. Now, that's a came on panel for you, baby. You happy now?
Necesita.
Mm-hmm.
That necesita.
The other day, I was out doing something in the yard, and somebody I know stopped and said something looks different about you. And I said, "What?" They said you look bad. I said, "All it is, a lady gut. Now shut up and leave me alone." And then they said, "Damn, you sound like a damn woman." Now,
You know,
Wolfie,
me and Ted look at fat a little bit differently. It's called more to love.
yeah, well, Wolfie, when I went to see actually went and saw my mother, and I mean my grandmother, went and saw her, which was my dad's mom, and she kept looking at me, and then she looked at my mom and said, "I thought you were going to bring me my grandson. This is not my grandson. I know everybody else in the family, but it's not my grandson. It does not look like it. It looks like a damn woman, And I didn't. I just kind of stayed quiet, and then when she said who it is, she's like, okay, I'll give the person a hug. And then act like she hadn't seen me in a while. Then I sat down on the couch after my mom took a picture of me and her together, and she kept looking at me like she did not know who I was. And her baby brother looked at me and said, "You look like a damn woman." And I said, "Thank you for the compliment." And he just laughed. And then he looked at my nails and he's like, "Why in the hell would you do your nails that way?" And I said, "Because I wanted them that way." And he never said a word to me. And as I was leaving, all she did was she turned around and looked at my mom and said to my mom, said, "Next time, bring me my grandson. Don't bring me this stranger." And I told her, all I said to her when I was leaving, because she wanted to hug, I said, "It might be 60 years from now if you ever see me again." But also when I was leaving, I said, "Why don't you recognize me?" He said, "Because you're a woman. You're not who I know you as." Because I look totally different in the face. And she wasn't going to have it. I knew she wasn't going to stand for it. Never told her a word. I just left. At least I wouldn't see her one last time. Man, she is just skin and bones. Sitting there in a chair covered up with a blanket, watching Western all day. They do have somebody that lives in the house with them that takes care of them and everything.
Yeah.
So they and both of my uncles that live in that house have to be taken care of. Who you talking to, Inez?
Yeah, Dominic, we're probably going to be up here for for a little bit longer if you want to come up.
I'm a
Oh,
Nico.
me. Gotcha. Well, next time explain that chat. I'm having a blind moment. I did wake up on the wrong side of the bed. I mean, I go to sleep on the left side of the bed, and somehow I wake up in the middle of the bed. I don't know how. And I'm laying there, and every time I wake up in the middle of the bed, I'm laying there like I'm cuddling somebody, and I'm sitting there like, there's nobody here. What in the heck am I cuddling in my sleep?
That's when you need to get one of those cuddle buddy pillows.
No, I need to get the real thing. So there. And I put that in a PG way. Dominic.
I'm a
Morning,
Nico.
Dominic. How's it going from Germany, man?
Yeah, just speaking from experience, from one that was in a 14-year relationship to going back to being single, it's hard
Well,
to get
Ted.
used to being in bed alone.
Yeah, well, Ted, if you want to keep those wild women from alone in the villages, just wear all your shirts with a rainbow on it. They'll leave you alone.
Yeah, thinking about it.
Inez, there's nothing PG about Ted or Jenna.
No, I went Pam's when there wasn't nobody live. Only Pam was live. So I went there and I said, Pam, you didn't even read my comment. She said, what comment? I said, that comment up top. She said, I read it. I just didn't read it out loud. I said, why? And she said, I'm not gonna read your messages out loud. She won't even read her messages out loud. Half the time she forgets and accidentally does read one out loud. You should be in there with Boo Boo's in there. Y'all and me and Boo Boo are in there being naughty. And she's accidentally reading them. But Pam gave me don't mind if I don't mind me getting naughty in there as long as I don't get too bad. She gave me permission. And plus, she said it's just me being myself. I still got an ex-girlfriend chasing me that I dated for 3 years. But she'll chase me. She knows what I am. So she don't want to be with me for what I am, but she still goes to her cousin and talks about me and wishing that we were still dating. But then whenever I say something to her, when I run into her somewhere out in public and say something to her, she's like, "No, I don't. You're not my type." I'm like, "Well, you got some personality or something. You're telling one person you want me back, then you actually meet me, you don't want nothing to do with me."
Yeah, I just recently found out that I still have an ex from 16 years ago that's still um prowling around trying to check on me.
Yeah, she's also one of them Arbor got that Arbor kind of style hair that kind of like a red brown.
Yeah,
If you look
yeah,
at
the ex
yeah,
I'm talking about that's stalking me after 16 years, yeah, she's a redhead too.
yeah, that Auburn hair, however you say it. People with that hair, you look at it in a picture and it looks almost red looking, but then you look at it in like the sunlight or something, it almost like it's got a blonde look to it. You can't tell it apart when it's really a brown color.
Signal 66, we have to know you. Um,
I said the troll.
we've had
Yeah,
we've had some issues with people coming up, so we have to know you for a bit before we let anybody up.
yeah. Well, thing is, Dominic. Thing is, with my ex girlfriend, she never was talk to birds and bees. I was actually one to talk to the birds and bees. Her dad like wanted to kill me. He said, Me and our dead mother never wanted her to know about the birds and the bees. Why'd you teach her that?" And he said, "Another thing you did, you taught her the naughty version of it, not the clean version." Oh, that pissed him off. And all he said to me, "You're like a typical woman."
Signal 66. Everyone that's in this chat here, we talk to each other on Facebook chat all the time. We know each other, so
By the way, did Julia say anything when she got added to a group chat?
she did leave something this morning.
Because I was wondering, 'cause I remember that time that I created the poop poop chat, she called me and said, "I just discovered this," and then she turned around and started changing things. If she's in that group chat, since she's in it, she will go in there and put little um emojis for your name.
Yeah, she said something this morning.
I might have been asleep. I was thinking right after we got off the stream, we got off of not StreamYard, but Facebook the other last night. That Ted was always appeared up on the honeybees panel. I thought he was going to take him a nap or something, but I guess he got a nap back there with us.
Yeah.
I swear, even though he had that sleep pap or what you call that mask on, it sounded like he was in the water shower the whole time. Where he was sleeping in the shower. Hey, Inez, have you seen my community post? I posted a picture of my nails on there.
Hey Brian. I actually
Brian.
did sleep. I went to sleep somewhere around midnight, and I got up at, let's see here. When was it I came up here? About 6:30 ish.
Yeah, the reason, I mean, after your live stream, I went in a couple of other live streams and I was hanging out with Julia in there. Then eventually I fell asleep, woke up, saw the honeybees were live, so I just act like I was in the bushes the whole time sleeping when I never was there.
Mhm.
So I slept in the bushes, went back to sleep while my tablet was charging, and woke up and his stream was over with. When I woke up, I noticed you were live. Got more than 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
I ate some porridge because my doctor wants me to eat more porridge in my diet. This shit don't do nothing for me.
All right, I'm gonna drop off the panel. I'll see you guys later.
All right, Brett.
All right, Brett.
I'm fixing to just get the actual thing done. That test I should have had done a long time ago. Let him go through it.
I know, Brian. Ted sleeps very little bit at a time. He's like 3 hour power nap, and then goes for 10, 11 hours, then does another power
Yeah.
nap.
Oh, Wolfie, I got one stream that one day I was recording a stream and I got a stream set off. All I said was I was asked about nails and how do you wipe with nails, for when for that purpose. And he was telling me how, and all of a sudden Arthur come back and said, "Yeah, but the nails are gonna rip a hole in the paper, And she was explaining it. It didn't take long until it went so south that it went to them talking about something else that I didn't even start a conversation on. And I remember her dad looking at the chat, and her dad was like, "Ah, they all just went on in here." And I never even said a word that it was my fault that I got everything started. I just do remember that um Julia coming back in there with these eyes like she was just horrified. She heard what I said. Hey, Inez, you gonna ever do another live stream?
She was debating on going live doing some Ohio tickets.
Who was Inez?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember. I want her to do those live streams she did because there was one she did a long time ago, way before you were on the platform. Me and Ted was in there. We had Inez in there, and I forgot. I think Willow might have been in there. I don't know for sure if it was her or not. They were on the panel together, but they had their channels linked together. And it was during Valentine's Day, and I won this thing from Bath and Body Works. And I was glad I won it. But she did in there did some kind of trivia stuff. It was all naughty trivia. Me and Ted in there just made everything go south.
Oh, Brian,
Gave anything down
we're
our mind.
testing a dual panel. It's basically where I restream from Ted. That way, if I run out of StreamYard hours, whatever, we could do it this way. So we were just testing it out. Ted's still live on his end, and you're on my end. That's why you don't see anybody else chatting. But
Well, I
yeah,
didn't
Inez
do
is here, and Pilo's here.
Yeah, and
yeah,
this
but
is a test too, so
Dominic.
that so that you guys get to see what we kind of do on Wolfie's channel too. We're still going to do one more.
Go ahead, B.
It's going to be like all business though. We're going to do like another football stream, like a little mini stream, and it'll be like all business though. We're going to still do
just
one
make
of those.
sure that when you're on Wolfie stream, try to keep it family friendly on there.
Well, that's what we're going to do. It's going to be super, kind of like.
You can only get naughty when Ted's not connected to Wolfie, and Ted allows
Yeah,
it. Not.
we're going to do like a recap show. I still want to do that, like a recap show and post it on my channel too. And that way we give everybody a really good taste of Wolfie's channel.
Yeah, all Wolfie's mods, their job is if somebody does get out of line, that they have to be timed out, they time them out, or they say something naughty, just wait for it to scroll off screen and then delete it.
Yeah.
I do that. I'll just stay in the bushes. I do fall asleep in the bushes, but that's all I'm doing, just sitting there deleting
See, like
messages.
tomorrow we're doing a show, and then what I want to do is maybe do like a little mini, like a recap show, because I know a lot of you guys are going to want to know what games are on over the holidays, and then we'll do a little recap show, and we'll post it
Oh,
here, and then everybody gets to check out Wolfie's channel firsthand.
Inez, I did that candle day when they had all the candles for $9.95, and some of the candles they brought back was they brought out of the vault, and I got those, and then I got their food scented candles. I got one that smells like coffee and donuts, and it's really good smell. My mom wanted to take one of those, but no, that one I was going to give, since I had two, I was going to give one to Julia, but I forgot to put it in the package. I think Wolfie got kicked off.
No,
Yeah. But there you go, Inez. I got those for Glenda and then Alpha. Yeah, everybody, even when I'm walking around in town or anything, I just get compliments on me. Nobody says nothing to me. I've been looking at houses in Springfield, Illinois, which is some state that's not too far from Chicago, Illinois. And I'm thinking, oh, maybe I should move when my brother moved there. All my doctors will be here.
yeah,
And I found a house there. They want $269,000 for it, but it's a 5-bedroom, 3-bath house, and I'm surprised for that much. But it's nice looking on the inside and everything. But the only thing I know why it's that much is because on the windows and the doors they got bars on them, and I thought probably because it's in a bad neighborhood.
probably, yeah.
That's why it's that cheap.
Mm-hmm.
But it is a lot cheaper to live there, and the healthcare, you get better healthcare there.
That's a big one.
Thanks, Inez. Inez, when I was showing the picture, the color that she did for the pink and the green on my nails is a lot different in the picture, but it's the actual color it is in the movie. I'm waiting for a package to come here because once I get a package here and after I take a shower and change my medicated patch out, then I'm gonna eventually go live and do a mail call shout out video. Mail call shout out live because I'm gonna be showing something that Julia sent me.
There for a minute there, I thought when Brett dropped off that my audio issue didn't happen, but then I saw Ted's moving, so I knew that he was talking and I couldn't hear him, so then I dropped off and came back.
Oh, I thought you got kicked off or something.
No, if on something like this, if I drop off when I'm actually running live too, it's because of an audio issue. StreamYard's been acting funny ever since they updated their stuff. I don't know what's going on.
Inez, I gotta ask you. I want to know how you wipe with them fake nails. Yours are longer than mine, anyhow. I'm afraid I'm gonna break one off doing that. I did literally flirt with a woman. I kept saying, I'm Asian girl. I kept saying, Kumasi Kapo, and she said, "I know you're speaking Tagalog, but I don't understand Tagalog."
Hmm.
So are you Filipino?
Yeah,
I said,
Wolfie.
no, I just hang out with him on YouTube. I mentioned my YouTube channel to her and everything, and showed her my YouTube channel. Right before she started working on my nails, and my mom was already gone off to some other store. She come back, and when my mom come back, before my mom come back in, the girl said, "Done. I done followed your channel."
What were you saying, Ted?
Yeah, this is what Wolfie couldn't hear me. So I was saying after our pick'ems tomorrow, I still want to do like a serious stream over here and do like a little recap show.
Yeah.
So that
That's
we
good.
can like tell everybody this is what you hear on Wolfie's channel. Like do pretty serious. It'll probably just be me and Wolfie, but we might bring more people up here. We might.
Yeah.
That way we take the channel, Wolfie's channel, to them. But
Yeah,
it'll be
I'm
all
gonna.
sports. It's not going to
Yeah,
be
I'm
any
gonna.
nothing else. It'll just be all
Yeah,
sports.
I'm gonna actually talk to White Thing and tell him when he's in the Filipino channel to try to get some of those people to help Wolfie's channel grow.
Yeah.
The only thing is, if Wafang sends those over, we cannot take out their comments because they will try to spam the chat with comments to help the
I know,
algorithm.
but Wolfie knows how to. I mean, not Wolfie, but what? I'm getting y'all mixed up now. Don't you say a word now. But White Thing knows how to speak to them and tell them what not to do in a live stream. Or AQ, if you got AQ in there, and you tell AQ if any more of your people from Hong Kong or Philippines come in here, make sure that they don't do any spamming in here of certain words and stuff too much. Because they're like a limit to a certain thing. I might get Nita's cooking channel, the girl the Filipino girl that hangs out and Ernie's live streams come in your live because she won't find them. The only reason that she might ask for a ranch, is just so she could follow everybody else's channel. And Brian's a nut.
Yeah, if there's anybody listening on my end, just know that I've been around this particular community for over 3 years now. I mean, everybody on Ted's knows me from when I was Scratching Wolf, and then when I took over the Rocky Top Scratcher account, and then even now as Sportsman Wolfie, I just
Hey, just do what I do. Wolfie gets on your nerves, just block him for a while, but block him 3 or 4 times. He'll learn his lesson. Stupid thing. Now, Wolfie, you talk about me doing that to you, but I had a problem with Messenger for some reason. That when I was chatting with Ted, I tried to send some movie to him called Kids, but I didn't know that the resolution was too much for Facebook to process. So I said, I'll just get rid of Messenger and then and I was like, no, I won't get rid of Messenger. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete the group. I'm gonna delete the chat with it. Maybe that'll fix it. And I didn't think it was gonna erase everything. It did. But it fixed the problem.
right.
I come to find out all I had to do was wait several months, and eventually it would have just went away on its own and fixed itself. Well, I thought just delete it, and then I told Ted that it was an accident to delete it when I deleted it on purpose, try to fix the problem. Why I couldn't find half the naughty things that you sent me. Got rid of that thing that had your face on it. I got to start thinking that so many times.
Yeah, the fake nails, that comment didn't go too good, Brian, remember? People were timing you out and very angry with you about that. I think, if I remember correctly, Inez had to give you a wrench to protect you.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, that anybody saying shit about Inez's nails, like I said, it didn't fly good. It was not a good joke.
no, I
I don't
had
think
some.
she appreciated
Yeah, I
it.
do
She didn't
remember that.
appreciate it. I remember that. Remember? She didn't appreciate it.
Yeah, that's when that's when Brian started doing the whole box
Yeah.
thing and started going in box and would not come out.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Purpose.
Yeah, I just remember it was a sore topic with
Yeah,
that.
he started that whole box thing after that, and he would not come back around. He was afraid to come even in the chat and hardly chat. He'd just come in, say hi, and then disappear again. But
Yeah,
I remember
that
that.
joke didn't go good.
Yeah, I remember that day, and I remember the way I would joke around with her. Nobody said a word. They didn't care if I was being a little naughty with her or anything. But it's because they knew me real well. But I did. Every time I went in her life, she said, "Give me a ring." And I was like, "Why?" And she said, "Because the way you joke around." Got to keep you protected.
Yeah, because I remember all that shit with the. I remember all that.
Yeah, I remember
I
when
don't
I
remember.
went to
Yeah, it was Inez upset or her daughter was upset or something, but I remember that.
yeah, well, I remember her I remember when Inez was going to make a second coin. She was thinking about it.
Yeah.
I remember that she did actually put me on the list for one, but it was just because I helped her channel out. Like even when she did that auction, I got people in there. I was always helping her channel out. I did everything for her, you know. You remember that night that her daughter was in the stream and we heard her in the background and she was calling those little tinted plug-in refills that are from Bath and Body Works, what she was calling those. And they look like
Yeah.
not from plug. I'm not saying the other word. Well, apparently she knows. I didn't realize that she knows what they are now. So she's got a kid of her own now. I didn't think her daughter would ever get married. I thought her daughter was gonna be living in that pink Hello Kitty room forever.
Hmm.
I come to find out she's even though she's married, that's all she has in her master bedroom. Hello Kitty everywhere. Whoopie, I forgot one thing in the grocery store when I was getting groceries. I forgot to get some more Tide pods to wash clothes with. So after I wash this one load of towels, I ain't gonna be able to get to my comforter to wash to put on my bed. I just have to throw on there and just get under the sheet and in the throw and go to sleep.
All right. See that
I'd make
Janice is doing a panel today.
Yeah, I'd make Wolfie come over here and wash that thing by hand. Scrub it on the old way on the board.
I've done that before.
Yeah, but did you know those washboards? Did you know that most of the beds back then weren't even king size or queen size. Most of them were just a full size bed that they used to walk when they're washing their sheets. Because I could imagine washing a king size or California king comforter on one of them metal washboards. That'd be a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
That's why even when you go to tour historical homes, you don't see beds that are as big as people have today.
Yeah.
Kind of different. Oh yeah, I gotta order my little pad thing that goes to my hearing aid. Keep it a little bit away from the skin so it don't rub and hurt so bad. Where they
Right.
call them sweat guard things. Gotta order them from the company.
Puppy Smurf.
What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up?
What's
Yeah.
up, Angel?
You just missed Inez. Inez was here 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, she was here.
Yeah, I think she's either busy or maybe she'll come back.
Yeah, she'll come back. She's always been like that for years. She's been on YouTube where she comes and goes. I'll tell you, when I got the notification, I didn't get a notification Ted was live. I got a notification that Wolfie was live, which is weird. But as I was getting ready to come up here on my phone, I saw his thumbnail pick at him. God, that fish freaked the shit out of me. I went to jump for a minute. Angel, I've still got those 3 Star Wars Funko Pops I told you about before.
Uh-huh.
And they're still yours. I'm just gonna eventually. I'm waiting until I get a hold of this keychain because I'm waiting for the Lego store to get it back in stock, which you put on your keys and plug it out to the flashlight as well. Now, of your favorite Star Wars character?
Tired as fuck.
I was gonna get you that Lego set, that the Christmassy one with Chewbacca on it, but it's already retired. But if I find it somewhere for super cheap, I'm gonna buy it, put it in with those Funko Pops, and I'll see you
I'm
sometime
gonna.
next year. And when you get it,
I
you'll have
got
that retired
car.
piece.
Ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? I
Yeah.
got in my car 5 minutes ago. I fell asleep in my car.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Why are you gonna sleep in your car?
Because I have to fucking fuck with the fryer at fucking Wendy's at my wife's job. Because the fucking drain pan for the fryer is missing an O-ring. So it doesn't have the suction it's supposed to have, so I had to do that shit and fucking like force it to have the suction and shit.
Can't you get the O-ring at Home Depot or Lowe's somewhere to fix it?
I have to wait for the maintenance guy to replace it, so that way it's warranted.
Because I've noticed some people will do that. They don't wait for it to come in, that piece that you need. They'll just go to a hardware store and buy it somewhere to put it on.
So right now I'm on my way back to the store, drop off some stuff, grab some strawberry puree, and bring it back to St. James. Yeah, I got a long day.
Yeah.
So Katrina made me a coffee. It's already gone.
Oh, I've actually had their coffees at Wendy's. They're pretty good.
Oh, Katrina
I'll tell you
makes
the
a
best
damn good
Dunkin'.
coffee.
Yeah, the best Dunkin' Donuts drink that I got was their latte. It was a peppermint mocha latte, and it comes in a cup that's throwaway, but it's pink, and it's got snowmen on it. It was delicious. Now, I go to a lot of times I'll go to Dunkin' Donuts to get coffee because I like Starbucks, but I'm not a huge fan of Starbucks because I don't care where the coffee comes from. I'll drink coffee from anywhere. I just joke around like Starbucks is my favorite place, you know.
I don't fuck with your bucks. You already know I don't fuck with your bucks. Your bucks
Yeah,
nasty.
it's like that travel tumbler you see me have that Finding Disneyland got me. It wasn't because it wasn't because it had Starbucks on it. I wanted it because it was a special edition one. And it's collectible. And it was of colors I like.
Hey everybody.
That was the purpose behind it.
Yo, anybody seen Dominico?
No. Oh, I got something I'll send you if you want it. It's I stored it
It's
down in the
cool.
basement.
Yo, I need you guys to keep an eye out for It's 42. I need to get in contact.
Okay. Wolfie, I've got a thing in the basement. It comes with a lid. I'm thinking about, since I've got it stored in the basement, think about just packaging it up and sending it to Angel.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Chewbacca hot chocolate thing. It came with a hot chocolate one year during Christmas, and I don't use it because there's just too much in the way. And I thought, why don't I just send it to Angel because it's Chewbacca and he's got a lid to put on it, so he could put coffee or whatever in it, and then put the lid on it, and it'll keep the dogs from getting into it, and it'll keep it warmer longer.
Yeah.
Let him have it. If I have another one of Chewbacca, then I might send that one to him too. You have both of those. I gotta make sure the dive mark got there safe to Julio with no damage. I hope that didn't get damaged. But if she asks me what the measurement is, I'll let her know because I forgot to put that in there with it. All right, Wolfie, what's your favorite character you'd like in a diamond art? Just let me know. You got any particular thing you want in the diamond art or customize the diamond art?
Mm.
Wolfie?
I'm thinking.
Or if you find the diamond art on Temu you want them, let me know and I'll get it and I'll do it for you. I'm gonna hand make a frame for my niece, and then when I get the frame made, I get the plexiglass put in it and everything. Then if I don't paint it, I might have her dad paint the frame, and then he could put then we'll put the diamond art in it.
What's up, Steve?
I
Steve
see.
Brand in the house.
Merry Christmas, Canadian. Yeah, I know two people. I know two women that live in Canada that I'm friends with. Born and raised there. One of them, she's not in Canada right now. She's in Cancun right now on vacation. And they're both single mothers raising kids on their own now. I just can't believe that in Canada they're getting rid of Target, not going to have a Target anymore, and we're getting Target coming back here and going to have it in the big stores like we used to have it in. But I read up that Macy's own it, and it said no, Macy's don't own Target. They're just partnered in with it to help keep them in business. All it was. So the main person that started Target, who owns it.
Yeah, Steve, I'll be watching Guitar Universe quite a bit here because I'm currently looking for like a 15-second skip for an intro. So I'll be watching with interest.
Oh, you already had your Xmas. Yeah, I was wondering when y'all do that.
Yeah. Christmas up there is a little early. I think Christmas time is what they call Boxing Day up there. I think.
Yeah,
You can
kind of
correct me
like
if I'm wrong, Steve.
UK does. They have Boxing Day, and Australia has Boxing Day.
Yep.
Because Courtney was talking about when they do their live stream, when her and her dad go live, that it's going to be Boxing Day, which is actually Christmas Day for us. Oh, there's some other channel that I put. There's a channel, Wolfie. There's a channel I follow. I'm used to following, and they live in Canada and they do farming up there. They said something 1 year. They said 1 year it was hard to farm up there because it came a damn snow, and they didn't get all their beans out of the field yet, but they still had to harvest them anyhow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's where the Van wives live. Those two couples that are married, I think, are married together. I think those two women are married to each other. They live somewhere in Canada. And they bought some kind of land. It used to be a Russian like campsite ground or something, and they're fixing it all up and everything.
All right, guys, I'm back.
Yeah, Dominic says he'll be up in a minute.
Okay.
Well, we can't help that. We blame Ted for that. He's the reason we can't have nice things. He breaks everything.
Steve, I don't know what you're talking about, Yank. I ain't no Yankee. I'm a Southerner. I'm as Southern as they come.
Yeah, me and Wolfie are more Southern. Those Yankees are always breaking everything.
I'm just pissed off right now. This girl over here talking shit. Oh, you didn't bring me medium lit? You know what?
Angel
I ain't gonna
Steve
bring you
typing
fucking
you.
medium lit dinner. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna grab medium lids. I'll bring them in when I come into work tonight.
Steve says,
Just
who
because you
bailed
want to
you
be a
out,
bitch about
Angel? Angel. Steve says, who bailed you out?
it. My dog did.
Wolfie, if you get a chance, one day you're not doing anything, look up um look up Mr. Itch's channel, or I might just send you a link to it. You gotta watch their Sunday Night Live. If you watch them, you will see Angel on there under what his old channel name used to be,
Mm-hmm.
saying SEX glass is open or something like that. I can't remember exactly how he said it. And then you'll see me in there, and you'll constantly get told go tonight for me by Mrs. X, and you'll see how raunchy I got from there. I mean, I got worse than Ted did. Angel remembers that.
I don't remember much of anything right now, B.
Yeah.
All I know is I need a fucking vet.
Yeah. Well, y'all should have been in. I was in Tommy's live last night, and I turned around and I said to his wife, I turned around and I said, "Did Tommy say SEX or six?" And she said, "Yeah." He said the not. And then she said he said six. And I was like, "Oh my god!" Small things he does. But she turned around and when he was using Jay Sarge's coin, I said something about her rubbing the little red pepper, so she went over there, grabbed the coin, and started rubbing a little red pepper on it for me.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, dogs are good companions to have.
Steve,
I love my pup.
okay, web dude, the dude.
So this is what the restream looks like. You get a tiny little thing over here that's fluffy, and
Yep.
then where's the big part for Ted?
Yeah. It's because I did it's because I did it vertical. I did vertical.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I said, well, if we're going to test this, we might as well test it right. So I went vertical because Ted was in horizontal.
So yeah, if you're going to do it that way and you're letting somebody on screen, you got to know if you're in the portrait mode, they have to come over to Ted's side to be able to get up on panel. With the one on panel going on your side, you ain't gonna allow one.
Yeah.
Dom! Is that Dom?
What's
Is
up,
that
Angel?
Domenico? Yeah, I'm waiting for your email.
Highway up, dude.
That's
Hey,
the
dude.
Domenico. Yeah. He can send it to me through Messenger, and then I can shoot it over to you, Angel. Yeah, send your address,
Yeah.
Dominic, and then I'll fire it over to Angel on Messenger.
Yeah, I can do that, but I'm only on my phone. I don't have my PC around, and I'm probably gonna do it after this.
Yep, Steve's just
I
waking up.
Let's see. I'm gonna put it just in the back chat.
7:30 in the morning for Steve. No, I'm awake, Steve. I've been awake. I've been struggling, but I've been awake. 7:30 in the morning for Steve.
I'm awake now, yo. I have to Drink the coffee and let me rock and roll now.
Yo, my email's in the back chat.
Oh wow, put it there already.
Yeah.
Hey, put that
Yeah.
Frank and let them know.
Can't believe you typed it that fast.
Ted, he types everything fast when he's in my
Yeah.
life doing things.
Yeah,
Like if I
look
need
at
to
that.
drop a link, he got it in there super
I'm
fast.
on a computer.
Oh,
But
the email. No, I was saying you should type the address on the messenger. On the messenger is what I was saying.
Yeah, Messenger. Yeah.
Yeah, type the email on. I mean, not the
that's
email,
what
the
he
address. I meant the address, and then I'll fire it over to Angel. Yeah,
I
we're
wonder
still
why
going
he
from
still
last
does
night,
this
Steve. Well,
now.
yeah, Honeybee ended it around 4 in the morning, and I took over. Yeah, this
Oh,
stream
so
should have
that's
been.
when he took
This
over.
stream should have ended 2 or 3 hours ago.
Yeah, Steve. This is Ted's from last night. I only
Yeah,
fired up this morning.
this
Yeah,
is part 2. Yeah,
how
this
long
is
was he
Honeybee.
I mean, who all was on the honeybees on panel?
Yeah, this is part 2 of the Honeybee.
I
Honeybees.
know, but before Ted, before he ended it, how many people was up on his panel?
I don't remember. 3, 4. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
I need
10 in the
to
chat.
I need to send an
Or
email
so.
to Chrissy's well, fiance's email and see how she's doing. That's how I get in contact with her. Yeah, Karina's always coming in here with capital letters on.
I remember there for a while. I was getting used to leaving caps on because Ernie, when he was doing his driving streams all the time, he needed to be in caps to be able to see the chat.
Yeah, sometimes you forget that you got the all caps turned on and you'll go into the live stream and be chatting and it puts it in there like that.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, the only thing is with a smartphone or tablet, when you go in another chat, it wouldn't put in all caps. It only did on like a laptop or computer.
Well, the thing is, on a smartphone, if you put it in caps, it stays in caps until you turn it back off.
Yeah. A lot of times, when you're in live, you're on your smart device, portable device, you had to hit the all cap button twice to get it to turn solid blue so it'll stay on while you're typing that message,
Yeah.
or it would cut off.
Damn, 3 days till Christmas.
Yep. Man,
Yeah.
I gotta go to my mom today before Christmas Day, to open up Christmas presents. I got one present I gotta wrap because all the others I got when I got my niece and my brother told me that just to wait until January. Then when it comes January, when I get paid again, to get him a PlayStation and Plus card so he can get a bunch of games all off of there that he downloads.
What's the Powerball out now? Like 1.73?
It's something up there. I know that much.
Oh, Angel, I heard something. I heard something about the Switch 2 that they're working on some kind of thing that you can where all you have to do is open up the system and you can put another hard drive into it that'll give it better storage. And you can get rid of that other hard drive in it that where after 2 games it's done used it up. So they know people are bitching and complaining about that problem.
Oh yeah, that the problem is the storage. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I remember Space Coast said after downloading 2 games, all the storage was used up.
Yep.
So they're going to address that problem. And I'm sitting here like, That happened all the way back to the Wii. When they first brought up the Wii, people had problems with the controllers because the strap would come off, so they had to address that. And all it is just it ain't the company's fault. It's just whoever works on the assembly line didn't check certain part of the product good to make sure it ain't gonna fail. It's just a error issue, all it was.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Everybody all the
Because
time too.
I wanna play the new Zelda earlier game where you can play as Zelda and Link, all the characters at once. Because I played the first one, but I gotta have the Switch 2 to be able to play it.
Oh, you got the Hyrule Warriors game?
Yeah, I want to play the new one, but you cannot get it for the regular Switch. Only for Switch 2.
Yeah, I ain't getting. Oh shit! Don't turn off. All right, guys, hold on.
But they said that they're going to eventually phase out all those old Switch games where you can't have that system to play them anymore, and everything's going to be for Switch 2.
Yeah,
All companies
but
do
I
that
won't buy
anyhow.
a Switch 2. I ain't
The
getting a
only time
Switch 2 until.
I know when I buy a Switch 2 is when they bring out the one that has the OLED LED screen on it that they're working on. Putting a better screen in it instead of that cheap screen they got in it now. People got
I'm
the
going like this right now.
yeah. Some people
Oh
got
damn, yeah! I got.
some new kind of things to the
I'm glad
controller
I'm on the other.
for that system. Oh, Wolfie,
Okay.
there's
Well, my
some kind of
phone's turning off, guys, because my phone's too hot. My phone's turning off because it's too hot.
yeah. You got to be careful driving around with it in the car because you'll get hot in the car with the sun blaring on it. Wolfie, they've got this phone. It's called I think it's a Japanese phone. I think you can only get overseas because I know one of the Filipino ladies that I follow and got it. It's called AOTOO or something like that. They came up with a special limited edition one that's Star Wars, and it's got the case to it that's clear that you put over it so you can see Darth Vader on the back. And then whenever you plug the phone in to charge it, the lightsaber is the actual charging symbol. Really cool. It's loaded with everything Star Wars on that thing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, but I looked it up and I go, we can't get it here in America because that brand phone's not released here in America. It was only released in Asia. And that just pissed me off. But I looked at the price up and I said, no, I wouldn't want to pay that price. Ridiculous. I'd rather stick with a Samsung. Hey, I don't want to behave. I want to be nice. Plus, Santa don't visit me anyhow. I ain't got nothing under my tree but an empty box. Well, Wolfie, you going in Steve channel for what you're going to be listening going to channel for, to the Guitar Universe for?
Okay, Steve.
You might have to pick up a bunch of followers there too. It'll come to your channel.
Yeah. Yeah,
help your
true.
channel grow more. So I forgot her name. There's some girl that hangs out in there that's a mod on Steve's channel. It's always so nice.
Yeah, I mean, whatever I pick as the intro, I want to
Yeah.
tag Steve in it. So I mean,
Well, if you follow Steve on Facebook, he might be able to help you find a good intro that'll work. That way, won't get you a copyright.
yeah, but right now him and Q are starting up one of those segments for non-copyrighted music, and
Yeah.
so I'm gonna be listening, see if I can pick one out.
But I played in the when you're making short videos, I played music that was meant for the short videos only of YouTube, and still they would tell me I had to either edit that song out or I had to remove that short video. So they claim that song is copyrighted or it's they don't they're not signed with a contract with that artist anymore where you can use that song. And then when I question them, I tell them in an email, I say that I got this from the short section. You had it in there, and it shows how many people have used it in their short videos. And they're like, we don't care. Either remove it or you can get
Yeah,
penalized.
yeah. Shorts are completely separate to videos.
I know.
If you put music that's in a short into a video, it's going to get copyrighted because the copyright rules are different between shorts and videos.
Yeah. And there's a video I watched the other day where they had that Adam Sandler song where they got me put in YouTube jail for 90 days. And they still haven't been in trouble for that. Weird.
I'm sorry, guys. Just picking up the salmon over here.
Damn, are you in the shower like Dad does now?
Huh? No, there was tinfoil. That was just tinfoil. I just picked up some salmon.
Oh, I was fixing to say, you must had a bad fart go the wrong way. So you had to jump in the shower like Ted did.
No, I'm not showering on panel, and I don't shave myself on panel. Right, Dad? We don't do that.
You say y'all
I
don't
probably.
do that over in Germany? There is a German girl that I follow on Facebook. I can't remember her name. No, not on. I mean on YouTube. I can't remember her name. But
Okay.
she does some weirdest, craziest, nasty things in her live streams and videos. She's from Germany.
I'm trying to think of you talking. What are you
I
talking
do
about?
remember her going to the gym, exercising at the gym, and
Nah, literally. I have no clue. You literally gotta give me the name. Yeah, I cannot think of who you might be talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, there are a couple of guys, like a couple of male YouTubers in Germany. They do weird stuff, but particularly a girl right now doesn't ring a bell.
I mean, when she goes to the gym and herself, she got her damn camel toe showing the different things on the full time. She don't care. I'm just in here like, I'm like, I'm not even showing that to Ted because he'd be all over that live stream or channel.
Oh yeah, I think actually you can go nuts in there.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter.
There was another German channel that I was watching on YouTube, and all of a sudden this message popped up on the screen because I was going to go in there and I was going to say hi to her, and this message popped up on the screen, and it gave that message saying, I'm saying channel has been terminated, removed. I went back in there later that day, and her channel was completely gone. YouTube must have just knocked it down or something. And I go, well, that's what you get for showing the TV.
Did-
What was playing on it? They
The
really shut
hold
her
on.
down.
The channel has been completely removed.
Yeah, for something was
Huh.
showing it down moniker. And I said,
Oh,
but
no,
you get
no,
showing so much dull movie on the screen that's in there in that gym where you're working out. They shut her down in a heartbeat. Ted's had that happen to a girl he was watching get shut down.
I mean, like those live streams. Let me tell you this. Throughout my days when I used to troll a lot on YouTube, I've seen a lot of crazy shit. Like, like one of the things where people that literally were going to business just right on camera. I think they were. It was an Indian couple, and they were just fucking right on camera. You could literally watch them having sex.
Mhm.
And later on, I came over this channel again, and it was removed.
Yep.
I mean, obviously, like you always got to keep in mind there are kids out there watching this shit, and
Yeah.
I don't think they really,
Remember when YouTube brought out the portrait mode for going live? Well, when they get that, I was scrolling through it, and I come across this Indian girl with this thing at the top saying, "What's a super chat? You'll get to see my chest, or you get to see the peak." And then I went back in there, and she was actually showing her thing because people were super chatting it to her. And to this day, I cannot find that channel anymore. So YouTube must remove it. Even though the
Yeah.
girls that were kind on transparent clothing, you can't find a lot of that anymore. Like it's totally disappeared off YouTube.
And she was collecting donations, or
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but that's another thing. Like you cannot tell me that this shit is like not actually meant to be this way in some cases. It's literally
Yeah.
some of them go online to specifically earn all those donations just by letting loose a little.
Yep.
And I mean, I guess it's not chemsex, but I'm okay with YouTube definitely restricting stuff like that.
Yeah. It's like
The thing is that there are other streaming options to do
for
that.
that. It's like Instagram. Every time you get on Instagram and you're in somebody that you follow live streaming, and at the end, there's these other options of live stream that'll pop up of other people that are live that you don't follow. And it's just girls in there doing naughty things and they're naked, but Instagram don't do nothing about it. They just allow it to happen. I mean, I reported one,
Yeah.
and Instagram come
Yep.
back and said they're not breaking any rules or nothing, and let them go.
I hear that, but like I said, you actually you hit the nail on the head. It's literally it's nothing incriminating. It's nothing that is generally forbidden. But it's just like YouTube has the dominance when it comes to all those streaming platforms, and they wanna kind of expand with their customers by being family friendly. So I do see where they're coming from when they employ those routes, but if you don't want to have that, there's always like stuff like Kick or Rumble, and I don't want to really talk about Twitch because Twitch is apparently very, very hard to cooperate with.
Well,
Yeah.
thing is with Instagram, if teens get on there and they make an account, it puts them on the teen side of Instagram that they create. They did that on purpose because they knew how naughty the side that all the adults were on was getting, and they're like, we don't want to just ban them, so we'll just do something better. We'll just make a teen side. And so kids sign up, they're automatically on that side and they can't see the naughty stuff. They were thinking something smarter. To make two different kinds of Instagram. One for the teens and then one for the adults, which is all us that are already on it. Because I actually was
The
in
most.
I was in the Google Play Store, and there's actually an Instagram that says Teens Instagram. So, but it said you don't have to download it because once you sign up, once your teen signs up the account, that's when it will pop up the teen Instagram and then tell you to put the app on there.
Yeah, well,
So
they're
they
trying
can
to make
use it. They can have
trying to
an
make
Instagram.
money.
Yeah. There's something I think Facebook needs to do. I think they need to eventually have a teens Facebook as well. Because Facebook got some got some ads on there for sponsorship ads, like that one I get for TikTok, and it's telling me, it's saying on that little ad that'll pop up when I'm watching somebody's reel, and then it'll go back and finish up their reel. That you promise that you will not never show these or say anything to anybody. It's just girls doing naughty things, and I never knew they did something like that on TikTok.
I mean, the most funny thing about being naughty online, especially when it comes to video platforms, is did you guys know OnlyFans actually never intended to be a sex site, like to
Yep.
be an erotic site? So
Yep, I
they
remember
initially
that.
they just wanted to be apparently, as far as I know, they just wanted to go ahead and be another, like a normal video platform.
Yeah,
And
kind of like
then
YouTube.
apparently they had pretty, they ran too harsh with the rules, and then this whole thing took over, and now it's an erotic platform.
Yeah, it's like same thing with Patreon. Patreon is supposed to be more cleaner than OnlyFans, but people are doing naughty shit on there.
And
So it's
Patreon, really?
considered that bad too.
I never really looked too much into Patreon. I thought that this was just like Cash App where you can donate to your like to YouTube guys you like to watch the most. I always thought this was just like a payment platform or a donation platform. Can you upload videos on Patreon?
Yeah, there's a girl that I follow on YouTube. She has a Patreon account and a OnlyFans account. She said, "You want to see the skimpy little lingerie or bikinis and stuff that I try on? Wait till I upload that up to my OnlyFans." But when she uploads things to her OnlyFans, she says she never gets naughty on there. She doesn't wear a skimpy outfit that almost leaves nothing to the imagination. But she will never go naughty. She makes tons of money.
The funny thing about OnlyFans is, I mean, you're still allowed to upload normal videos. Like you can upload cooking videos and stuff.
Mhm.
Here's the thing, though. Most there are a lot of streamers out there, especially famous streamers, and they are kind of using OnlyFans to their advantage, because they know, like, let's set the best possible example. Do you guys know Amaranth? That's a female streamer on Twitch and YouTube, and she has an OnlyFans as well. And she kind of uses the fascination of her fans that want to actually see, especially her naked. Like it's like a fan, like she's more or less she's feeding like a fantasy of her fans. Where they get to see this specific streamer completely naked and stuff, and she makes a whole lot of money with it.
Yeah.
The just real quick, the other side is, there are a lot of streamers or a lot of females going on OnlyFans, and they don't get any views at all, which
Yeah.
I think must be the ultimate blow to your self-esteem.
Yeah. Well, Mandy Rose, there was one time she got approached by a WWE owner saying that you got to get rid of your OnlyFans, what you're doing on there, or you're going to lose your job. And she turned around and told him, she said, "Fire me. I don't care if you fire me, because I make more on OnlyFans than I do in any sports entertainment that I've ever been in, or being a fitness model or anything I've ever done in life." And they fired her. They've been trying to get her to come back to WWE, but she will not wrestle again. But she's took the risk
Oh
off
yeah,
of everything.
that's another. that's another thing. If you have a job and an OnlyFans account, chances are that some coworker might see you online. I've seen so many cases where people get fired from their job just because of this. Um, but just to be fair, um, in some cases, it's actually, we're talking about people that shouldn't have an OnlyFans account. Like elementary school teachers. When the kids can see that, how kids are. I don't know.
Well, one thing is that they found out, or like Triple H, he found out that one of Mandy Rose's biggest OnlyFans followers was Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon was like one of her top donators that donated money to her. And I go,
But just
yeah,
to
no
add,
wonder you don't own
yeah,
the company anymore because you're the creep of it.
just quick, but to add on this, because that's actually a real life case. There was an elementary school teacher, a female, and I'm not saying I'm judging her that she has an OnlyFans account, but I do think you should be aware that there is a possible, you might get fired as soon as somebody finds out. And
Yeah,
that's something, if you do this kind of stuff and you have this kind of job, you should literally let it slide through your head like 3 times at least.
yeah, because what they got to watch out for is you don't know if it could be a high school kid that have seen it,
Yeah.
and the news could get spread around the school and get back to the main head boss, and then you're done lost your job.
Yeah. I mean, I do understand the schools,
Yeah, because
but
kids will
there's a high
spread rumors.
responsibility. There's
Yeah,
a very high responsibility that comes with every job in which you have to handle kids anyhow.
yep,
So yeah. But I
yep,
heard some employers are pretty chill about it, and they don't mind at all.
yep.
I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, it's your life, it's your reputation, and I'm actually, if I was a girl making like 4 millions or 10 millions a year, or from OnlyFans, hell, bro, I would go for it.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
what do you care? What do you care about
yeah,
anything after that? You literally made it, and you can fuck off to some
yeah.
remote island.
Yeah, there was
I
this
would
other
take
girl.
it.
Yeah, there was this other girl I used to follow um on YouTube, but I quit following her because her content got all about religion and stuff, and I'm just not. I don't follow that stuff. I don't have nothing against her, nothing. I just don't follow it. And she said that she finally found is one with God now, and she's not going to be nothing with anything that's pornographic anymore. And she deleted her
Mm.
Patreon and OnlyFans, and then she said she turned around and took all her content where she was trying on lingerie and stuff off her channel and trying to make it more church friendly. And that was after she got married and had a kid. And I'm sitting there like,
Punch.
trying on lingerie
Church
is
friendly?
nothing pornographic.
Do you say church friendly?
Yeah, she wanted to make it more towards that reading all about the Bible and everything because that's what she.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, you know how a lot of people in the adult industry they leave and then
Yeah,
when
no.
they leave the industry they tell
That's
you
true.
they're all one about God now and not anything
Yeah,
has to do
yeah.
with the adult industry. But I looked at her
Um,
comments. And I said to her in the comment section that kind of lingerie is not naughty. It don't have nothing. It's not against the church. And she's like, "Yeah, it is. It's considered porn." I said, "No, it's not."
yeah, I mean,
And she's over here saying Victoria's Secret fashion models, all they are, they're porn stars running around in lingerie. And I'm like, "Oh, they're not. They're just fashion models. There's nothing wrong with it. At least they still got clothes on. They're not showing
yeah, but
anything. They're
here,
wearing clothes."
what is objectively porn and what is not? I mean, that
Yeah,
used to be a topic people are always fighting
yeah.
about.
And
Because
after
I
that,
mean,
I quit following her channel.
let's be honest about this for a second, Bean. If a dude is watching a girl in lingerie, are they thinking Oh, that's a cute lingerie. No, they're thinking about what's underneath it. So I mean, it's the
Yeah,
same thing.
there's a lot of people like that, but but you gotta know, Wolfie, that most of the people that are at the fashion show, the Victoria's Secret fashion show every year that they do in New York during the holidays, it's a bunch of male celebrities that are there that are watching it, but they're not thinking nothing naughty like that. They're in there being respectful.
Because I guarantee you, if you had Ted watching a girl walking down the run in lingerie, he ain't gonna be thinking about the attire. He's gonna be thinking about porking. That's what he's gonna be thinking
Yeah, it's
about.
different than I would be. Me, I think of the attire, and I'm just sitting there like, I like that. If that's actually on sale from the Victoria's Secret app, I would buy it if they have it in my size. That's the way I think. I mean, I might be naughty and stuff on live streams and stuff, but in the day, I just don't see women as a sex object.
Apparently, no, you know what? I just want to ask you something, Wolfie, but if anything, we're gonna talk about the backstage.
I've always seen them as one
I've
of,
just a question. I just a question.
yeah, but all I've ever seen them as is one of God's beautiful creations from heaven. It's all I ever see them as. Nothing else. I can't. My tablet's gonna buffer because I don't have data Wi-Fi on mobile data on there anymore. I had my mom take it off the phone list to make her phone bill cheaper. I was waiting to it reconnect.
What is it, Dominic? Is it a personal question?
Yeah, no, it's something I'd rather not talk about. It just came to my mind, and
Yeah.
if we get to meet up backstage, it's just pure out of curiosity.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
talk about that backstage. Oh, Wolfie, when you're doing the restream on here, you gotta definitely make sure that other people that used to do the restreaming, can't click on it and restream to their channel. You gotta make sure you put down a rule saying, "Oh, I've already got one person restreaming and they got permission, but nobody else can do it." So that way you don't get carried over to another channel.
Well, the thing is that
I just thought about you don't want it.
I'm on the StreamYard free account, so
I
I
know,
can't allow anybody to restream off of me.
I know,
As
but I'm
far as
talking about Ted,
restreaming goes, that's up to Ted.
Yeah, I'm just talking about like you don't want somebody like Ram, turning around and restreaming because you don't know what people are going to say on his
Yeah.
stream that could hurt Ted's side of the stream.
I will never forget how Demon went up in their chat, in her on the panel, and went completely ballistic on him. Like literally, it was this one cat's live panel, cat's something. Apparently, a sister from Ram, and there were like 3 people on the channel. And first,
Yeah,
Wolfie came in, and
it
you
was
were
me
talking.
and D-Man, yes.
Right, and you came in first, and you were just trying to kind of solve this thing out kind of diplomatically. And then Demon went in. he went completely nuts on him.
Yeah, well,
They were pissed off afterwards. Like when Demon left, they were complaining. Like,
Oh, I know.
oh,
They kept on bashing after. I know.
yeah,
oh
well,
yeah.
well, I saw Katie in a
But
somewhere.
you gotta love Demon for this straight up thing. I
Yeah,
mean, he had some issues with people on the panel because he's sometimes a little bit energetic, but like he's not one of the guys that let this kind of stuff sit.
yeah.
Uh,
Well, I seen Katie in another live room. I said hi to her, and she ignored me. Never even said a word to me.
And she's going to, as long as she's with Ram.
Yeah, and I even seen Ram and Marissa's live, and I said hi to him, and he ignored me.
yeah, because it's like this community against them, at least in
Yeah,
their
but
perspective. I think
the last time Archie was live, I went in there and I said hi to him, and he said, "Hi, Mr. Genevieve," and he never said it to me. He always called me sis, and I go, "Oh, it's because he don't like a certain person that I'm a mod of that channel and don't want that to do with him. So he's gonna disrespect me." And I turned around and said, "Why you disrespecting me? You always call me sis." And all he said was, "Don't ever talk to me. I
okay.
don't know you. Don't talk to me. Treat me like crap." And I'm like, "Well, fine." I did go in to Fran's cat live last time she was live. I went in there and I was hanging out, and then both of those two got up on panel, and I went to get up on panel, and I was stuck in the basement for 2.5. I mean, for almost 2.5 hours stuck in that basement. I finally just got them left. I knew what they were doing.
But I mean,
So
like you said, Dominic, I was trying to be diplomatic about it, but then when Ram apologized, but yet was smiling and laughing,
yeah, they do not
Yeah,
want
he
that
lost my
that was
respect.
kind of weird. That was literally kind of weird. I saw that too. Like it's always
And
like this.
I mean, I don't care if he's listening in right now. He probably is. And
Oh,
if he is,
Wolfie.
all I can tell him is that until he can prove me otherwise, I see him as a user and a nothing but a fibber,
Yeah,
a liar and a deceitful person.
yeah,
That's the way I see him
Mm,
right now.
Wolfie. Katie got mad over me over some picture, and I went and told her. I said, "You gave me permission to send that picture to the person." She said, "Yeah, I did, but in the day you didn't ask for my permission." And I said, "You just said right here that when we were on that panel, you gave me permission to send it to it, and that's when I sent it." And she said, "Yeah, I did, but I didn't give you permission." So either way, she kept twitching the word around. And I
And then,
took a screenshot of it.
and then even after all that mess, Katie went back and was acting like she didn't do anything, but then turned around again and apologized to me on Messenger. But I just straight up told her, I was like, "Look, actually, I'll tell you exactly what I said. Hang on."
Yeah, you showed me what you said to her. I think you did.
and she was kind of playing the victim.
Let's see here. I said, okay, well, if that really is the case, honestly, I'm going to leave y'all blocked for now, and we'll leave it as is. Cursed is cursed, and Wolfie is Wolfie. Just leave my name out of shit, and after a while, I may unblock. But right now, I'm frustrated. Does that make sense? And she never responded. That's how I left it.
Hmm.
But that's that in a nutshell right there. Ted's awful quiet over there. He must have fell asleep.
Almost.
Probably.
Almost.
Give me a second. I gotta restart my internet.
All right.
I tell you what, I don't understand how people can let love corrupt their mind.
Love is a
It is what
dangerous
it is.
medicine, but that kind of love is more of a lust than what I would call love because they haven't even seen each other in person.
No, and
Who?
well, the way she was treating you, It's the way she treated me years ago before she left YouTube for a while. And then when she comes back, she starts treating me the same way again. Trying to get back into my life or anything, act like she's all goody goody with me again.
Who we are talking about?
Talking about Katie.
But I'll
Oh,
tell you,
okay.
that day that debate went on between me and somebody else on Ted's panel, Katie didn't have no business getting in the middle of that because when she got in the middle of it, she caused it to be worse.
And I felt sorry for Katz, to be honest. She was completely caught off guard. She didn't know what to think because when
Oh
me
yeah,
and DJ came up there,
she was a little taken aback.
Now, one thing with the Filipinos, they don't like drama. And if they see drama going on, I don't they're literally tell you they're blocking you off the street. Because they don't want it. They want it just peace going there. So that's probably what caused it to be all catch her off guard or whatever however you say it. So the first time I met her in the live, she turned around and said, Jenna, you want me to show you what I look like? And I said, you don't have to do that. But she turned around and said, hang on, I'll be right back. And come back and turned her camera on and let me actually see her actual face. Did that for me. And she said she would not do that for anybody else.
but I mean, as much as I hated it for Katz, I mean, what she didn't understand is that I came up on Ram's side. So in my view,
Yeah.
Ram was the host.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't getting taken care of off stage, so it had to be taken care of on stage. And that's why it happened.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But you do got to understand, Ram does like to hang out in drama channels where they have a lot of drama and fighting on the panel non-stop. And me and Ted knows two of the live streams he hangs out in a lot.
Yeah, and I'm sure that he still goes over there to Arky's a lot, but I'm going to let Ted take care of that one.
Yeah, he is in Archie's all the time. He's in Archie's all the time, and he's restreaming their live stream to his channel, which that's going to get him in trouble by the end of the day. Because they do things that are actually against YouTube rules.
Yeah, Arky knows
Wolfie?
Ted. Arky knows Ted way longer than I've known Arky, so I'm going to let Ted deal with that one.
Yeah, Ted can take care of that. Then Arky can talk to Marissa, because she knows Marissa more than any of us do. Because Arky could get it all straightened out. Wi-Fi came back. I'd rather be on that than I would mobile data anyhow.
I think everybody in the chat's getting sleepy. Haven't seen anybody chatting in a minute.
Yeah.
Then Dominic can say what he was going to say backstage.
Nobody's talked in a while.
Yeah,
No, the
nobody's
last
talked in
person
a
talked
long
was
while.
Steelers.
Yeah. I think the last message went out like 20 minutes ago,
People in the chat,
something like
and
that.
then there's over 100 different views on my side, but nobody's saying anything.
Oh,
Well,
people just like to sit in the bushes and listen.
Oh yeah. Probably another
Oh,
one.
we don't want to know what you about over there.
Jesus Christ. What?
You said yeah over there.
Yeah. I said oh yeah because I found the beer, and
Yeah,
I didn't knew
It
my.
sounded like you were
I'm
rubbing
not.
one out. That's what it sounded
I
like.
can literally show it on camera. I'm just not gonna do it
I
because
wouldn't show it. If you
I'm
showed
at
it
my
on camera, I know I wouldn't
I'm
show
at
the
my
label. though.
Beanie, get your head out of the dang gutter.
but that's the most
Zip
beanie
it shut,
response I ever
Maria.
got.
Hey, Wolfie, zip it, Shirley.
No, I literally
You're
just
the,
found the beer
you're the one
because
that
I'm not
loves
on my dad.
seeing the
I'm
doctor
on my
all the
dad's
time.
home.
There's only
Hey,
one. Huh?
here's an idea, Jabberjaws. Can it and seal it.
Well, you know, people hate going. Most people hate going to doctors. You love going to see your doctor.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Scratch and Go Crazy just went live, Ted.
Scratch and Go Crazy. They haven't been on in forever, have they?
No, he had been live in like forever. He's under his new channel name.
Silver Tsunami.
Yeah, that dude went live. I don't know what for.
Inspiron.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I guess Ted, if you want to go backstage, we can. But
Yeah,
Um,
we're gonna have to because I'm falling asleep.
There goes Philo out of the bushes.
Yeah, fall asleep.
yeah, we're talking about internet, and everybody's gonna start talking now.
I know, look at Philo.
Everybody got quiet.
Yeah, we're talking about Indian. Philo pops out.
He lover.
But
Yeah,
that
Silver
always
Tsunami's
tells
live.
me
Yeah, he's
Coming
live.
live.
that's always going to tell
Yeah.
me, even though the chat is completely dead, people still listening because otherwise they will notice when we're about to close the panel.
Yep,
Yep.
that's it.
Yeah, we'll do
Exactly.
another one. We'll do another one later. We're down to 10 people anyway.
And
Yeah,
I'm going to be going live. Huh?
and Janice is going live here in about 45 minutes. So
Yep.
I think
And
she's doing a scratch off.
yeah, and I'm going to be doing a live later just for a milk unboxing from something that somebody got me for Christmas.
and then I'm going live later. Ted's going live later. We may even be going live together. I don't know yet. We'll figure that part
Yep.
out.
Oh, you two lovebirds. Why don't you just get a room? You're going to go live together.
Can it and seal it, Bean. Can it and seal it.
Live together. Spending the night together.
And store it on a shelf.
Together. Remember that song that you used to torment somebody with?
Yep.
So that's what you and sound like you and Wolfie now.
Pilo's
Yeah, I'm
always
just
in
cat.
Teddy's bushes, huh?
Hello.
Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna fall asleep. Yeah, let's go out of here because we're all back up to 11. Here it is. We're starting to go up again.
oh my
Yep.
God, hurry up to 9. Damn.
Yeah. So, Janice is live with tickets at 12. Silver Tsunami's live right now.
I ain't gonna drop his link in here though, because he don't like trolls on his channel. He can't do good with them.
Yeah, we've been live almost 8 hours.
You know, Vanessa will probably pop in over there. She always does.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'll be doing an NFL hangout, and we're going to do something for Buckeye's birthday. So me and Ted will be on later.
Yep. Yeah, we'll
Wait,
see
Buckeye's
everybody.
birthday?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Verted
Buckeye's birthday's today.
birthday. Yeah, Verted's.
Nobody did that for my birthday. Only people did anything for my birthday was Julia and Joey, and that was it. Everybody else didn't even think about my birthday.
Mine
Because you
was
were
first
live
of
for
September, but I
24
just didn't
hours.
say anything.
That was because you were live for 24 hours.
Yep.
No, not on my birthday. Because my birthday was March the 15th. I didn't go live 24 hours that day.
Yep.
Well, then you
Yeah,
didn't make
you
it
know that.
publicly known.
I mentioned it all over YouTube, and you got the notification about it on Facebook. It tells you when it's my birthday.
Actually, I have that turned off right now.
Bitch.
Just saying.
What the hell is that?
He's doing his noises.
No. I thought I heard the shark coming.
Yeah, because that was the soundtrack.
All right, guys. Let's